limits of my power. History in halves, one brain. I will break the chain. Oh no, どこには呼ぶ燃える裏目コールドポップの愛と嫌いにいる Oh no どこには呼ぶ燃える裏目コールドポップの愛と嫌いにいる I love I hate this shit
Whoa! Well, that was weird. Welcome back, everybody. And I say back because for whatever reason, the stream ended up crashing. Not even the stream. For once, it wasn't even the stream. It was OBS. OBS went down. Are we live on Twitch? My software is being a little buggy right now, so I can't tell where we're live on, where we're not live on. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're live on Twitch as well. Awesome. Oh, the video on Twitch actually continued. Oh, wait, that's a part of my... I did that. So that makes sense. Strange. Most strange. Oh! I've been having an ant problem that started in the bedroom, and I guess now it's over here. It's not as bad because I don't, dude, I don't know, man. Oh, they're just kind of up here, so I don't see like a big trail, which is a good thing. I just don't see them. I have no idea where they're even coming from. Oh, I hate ants. Once I see them, they make me feel all itchy. I don't know if anyone else gets that way. If you don't want to hear me yap and you're watching the VOD, you can skip to 10 minutes. But we are working on actually getting videos in. We're working on it. It's taken some time. Because I know I should have gotten the videos done. I haven't yet. It's a mess. I should have gotten them done. I haven't. I've been so tired lately. I got like no sleep yesterday. Because anybody who actually knows me knows I sleep during the day. Typically up until like 2, 3, 4, so I can try to do a stream. But I didn't get any sleep yesterday, and now I'm like looking out for ants. Wow, it's making me schizophrenic. But yeah, I didn't get to sleep yesterday because then I found ants. Then I taped up the outlet, which is where they were coming from before. This window's never been opened up because I don't want to. Even though it would make the air in here really cool. But that's besides the point. I could have slept yesterday, but I had an appointment for Planned Parenthood for me to go do my follow-up appointment for my HRT. Because anybody who does know, I am in fact transgender. So I had to go do a re-up for HRT. Because I was out. Well, I was on my final thing of patches, but I was close to out. But I'm itching now. Oh, I hate ants. We good? Y'all ain't gonna appear midstream? Scare me? I think we're actually good. I don't have a flashlight. I have a phone. I think we're good. I think they're just appearing residue from certain clothes being in there. So I think that's what it is. I think they're honestly just residue or leftovers of. Because I basically dealt with the end problem myself. They exterminators should be coming in tomorrow. I don't know when, but whenever that is, I can't be in my house for a few hours, which sucks because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know. What are you gonna do? Okay. Might as well get the whole intro in, right? What's going on, my guys and gals and non-binary pals? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Today we're gonna be streaming. What are we streaming? Bro, I'm forgetting things. Like, honestly. What are we streaming today? Oh, today we're streaming horror videos. Yay. I have a video coming out. I'm another Minecraft one. And I might have some ideas floating around. I might have an idea for another video pertaining to such thing as an iceberg, if anybody knows what an iceberg is. Just saying. I might. I'm not confirming nor denying these statements. Whatever. Of course, the videos that we're looking at will be found in the description down below. I've watched a little bit of this one just because, we had the video up before. And then it, OBS for once crashed. OBS was the one that crashed this time. Where is it? It's on this side. So it wasn't actually the stream this time. It was OBS.
Or Wilhelm for trend.
Okay. So there we go. Let's get into it. I'm still a little tired. I just woke up.
5 viewer videos. Nuke's top 5.
Are you kidding? There we go.
Viewer Natalie Hintz is taking a few iPhone Live photos of her sister-in-law and niece at a scenic lookout in Utah, when suddenly she notices something very odd.
The US is. What, the bike? Whoa. It's a bike. It's a bike. Like, I mean, I don't know where it came from, honestly. It's over here, so why did she have to zoom in, by the way? Because she could have just let us see where the bike came from. Oh. Man, you're making me bite my words quick. It came from like all the way. It came from right here. Very quick. Yeah, like right here. It came from below this hill.
When Natalie watches the live photos back, she notices a bicycle riding by at an alarming speed in the background, all on its own. There's no rider, and there's no one chasing the runaway bike. Natalie says she is creeped out by the strange photos.
It's a bike.
Viewer Stephen Figueroa.
It looks like it's an electric bike too. I don't know. Do electric bikes have like callback systems? Will electric bikes ride themselves? I'm looking it up. No, electric bikes do not ride themselves back to the station. While some bikes share systems with city bikes, use embedded GPS trackers to help employees locate and retrieve bikes that have run out of power and have been left improperly. The bikes themselves are incapable of autonomous navigation and self-return. When a rental e-bike battery dies, it typically locks up and prevents theft. Leaving the bike, the user with a heavy, unrideable bike. Users are the bike. Okay, so they don't like ride themselves. I don't know why I thought they did. I don't know. I'm not a fan of e-bikes.
Says that he's been experiencing paranormal events since he was 3 years old. He says that he has even seen full-bodied shadow apparitions in his home. So back in 2013, when Steven was 18 years old, he says that he was finally able to capture proof of what he's been experiencing. But it's a bit potato because all he had to record back then was his iPod Touch.
Side note, because I have to pause it for copyright reasons. Does anybody remember? What? Does anybody remember the iPod? The only way I remember the iPod was I didn't because my aunt had a iPod. They still sell them? No, it's AirPods. I don't even know how to navigate their Apple's website. I don't like Apple, so. But yeah, my aunt had this one. At least I believe it was this one. And I got to use it a lot. Kind of explains why I'm emo now. Because I remember one song I had on repeat was Welcome to My Life. I was like, what, 3? Listening to Simple Plan. I don't even think I was 3. I think I was younger. That's like one memory from my childhood I actually remember. Or no, it was one of these. It was one of these. I forget if she actually had a colored one or not. Because, of course, as anybody knows how the brain works, you can, like, twist your memories, sort of. If they're far back enough, you can twist them. I know it wasn't a clear one, but I remember these. I remember, I figured out how to use one super quick. Good times, good times. There wasn't a lot of music I listened on it. It was Welcome to My Life. I don't know. It's the reason why I'm emo now. It all makes sense. All comes back.
Notice that the trash can first tips slightly forward, then moves back, then crashes over onto the floor. A few bags and suitcases fall over as well for no apparent reason. Cut to 2017, and Steven...
You packed that trash can. That's how you know someone's packing a trash can. When you tip it over and nothing comes out. Take out your trash already.
has now upgraded his video with a new phone. When he hears a strange rattling noise coming from...
I would say it's fake. Holy hell. I would say it's fake, but something about the old, having it way back in the day and not becoming something like Sam and Colby or becoming like Most Archie or, oh my gosh, or another ghost hunter. I don't know a lot of them. Okay. I don't. Or becoming something like that makes me believe that it's real. That alone makes me think that it is real.
The hallway outside his bedroom, he once again decides to try to record some proof of his paranormal experiences. And this is when things start to get really weird. A picture frame on the wall violently moves and raises up, almost as if it's trying to fly right off the wall. Since this video, Steven says that his grandmother cleansed and saged their home, and for the last 6 years, he's happy to report he's never had another paranormal experience.
Yeah? Okay, that's why I believe that it is real. Because he wasn't constantly making content off of this. Or maybe he is. But for what I've seen, it's not constant content that he's like trying to farm from it, especially if he just stops abruptly and he just stops making it. That makes me be like, oh, that one's real. That's what that makes me think. Also, I just fixed my thing not working properly. That's weird. Oh, I entirely forgot something. So the FTC doesn't get mad at me. I have to put that all my videos have like endorsements in them. Twitch, it should have it already built in. It happens every time. For some reason, YouTube just doesn't want to do it for me. I know there's probably a setting in there that will. Why do I look so like overexposed? I swear I'm not white. I'm like Hispanic. But holy, I need to like bounce off a wall or something. But it bouncing off a wall does not have enough power. Of course, I am sponsored by Dubby Energy. Their slogan is apparently "Be better." Be better. I'll have an ad play here soon for them. I think this is true. I do. I don't have too much evidence.
This next creepy video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5.
Analyze it and be like, nah, fishing line can do all of this. Because it can. Fishing line can do all of it. Especially on potato quality. It's 10 times better. But I don't think it is. Holy. Of course, all these videos will be found in the link down below. If you want to watch them uninterrupted, you can.
Viewer Paulus Helander. In his email, Paulus says that his brother was home all alone one night at their farm in Finland. Out the window, he notices that the light in the barn has mysteriously turned on. Paulus says that this strange event has happened many times, but no one in his family can figure out why. Now the farm is in the middle of nowhere, and the man is all alone. But nevertheless, he gathers his courage and goes out to turn off the light. He films the barn as he searches for any explanation as to why the light turned on.
I'm sorry, I got sucked into the video. I was supposed to stop it, but I got sucked into it. So I was like, what? I got sucked into the video. Oh! I'm trying to like compose an idea. I want you to know I literally woke up like not even that long ago. I've been so tired. I could honestly sleep on stream. I'd go sleep in that futon right now. Just sleep.
What happens
I got
next
stuff to
is
do.
downright
I'm an
creepy.
adult. I'm an adult. I gotta do things. Also, quick comment before I get jump scared, because I know I will. Quick comment. I do apologize for not streaming as much, or I've been doing these low effort streams, or I've been just reacting to scary content. It is it's been hard. Okay, I've been so tired. I've had stuff to keep up with. I've been fighting some battles with other stuff to make sure that I can keep doing this. And it has been a while of a time. Or wild time? Something like that. I don't know. I'm not good with words at the moment. But I've been so tired. And I did a late night live stream last time, and I'm tired, okay? Also, my mic is super high. I'm tired. So I'm trying to get you more content. It takes time. As well as my streaming schedule is a little messed up right now. Cool, that right there. Let's do that. There you go. I don't think it showed up on YouTube either. Oh wait, did that work on Twitch as well? If that did, that saves me so much time. Holy, it did. Awesome. It did, and I'm not seeing it pop up over here on YouTube. Hell yeah. Okay. I do apologize, but I'm going to start getting more content out there. I'm going to start getting more higher effort content. The videos, y'all love them. Holy, I cannot thank y'all enough. I decided to shoot and edit that last video, not knowing where it's going to go. I didn't think it was going to do anything, honestly. I thought it was going to be like how normal streams are. The streams don't get a lot of views. I thought that's exactly what the video was going to be like. No, y'all blew that out of the water higher than my expectations. In the first day or first 3 days, we got 501 views, which is the highest this channel's ever seen. Right now it is now 520, which is still the highest this channel has ever seen in its entire time. You might have noticed a lot of my videos did become unlisted. A lot of my previous videos. Just how it is. But I'm working on other stuff. I want to get more content out for y'all. I want to get stuff that y'all are going to enjoy, as well as I'm going to enjoy talking about. Because don't get me wrong, I love gaming. I do. But I don't feel like that's what I want to make content for. And I see y'all love the horror content. It might have been y'all love the Minecraft aspect of it. But what I want to do is unleash more horror content. So more like, I'm thinking of potentially doing an iceberg video. I say video, not live stream. Because that'll be absolute dookie to do a live stream for it. As well as I don't know what I can and cannot upload. And it sucks being in this loop with YouTube. But it is what it is. So yeah. I think I'm doing an iceberg. I got another Minecraft video in editing right now. It's in my timeline. Hopefully I should be able to get it done by tomorrow. And hopefully we can get that out for y'all. And I can see if y'all do enjoy that content again. And yeah, honestly, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, I am tired. I've been clean from energy drinks besides like energy powders for like a month. I think I'm going on 2 months now. I've been clean from energy drinks. I say clean strictly because Target doesn't sell the thing of energy drinks. The thing of White Monsters. They don't sell them. They sell these like skinny cans over here in California, which is weird because I've never seen that. I saw it like once in Texas. I was like, that's weird. And I moved on with my day. And now, like, apparently here in California, they only sell the skinny versions. I'm like, come on, I'm trying to chug down an energy drink, not a Red Bull. I've never liked Red Bull. I've drank a few. I think 2 in my entire life. I haven't liked them. They're like blueberry and then regular one. I just don't like them. I'm one of those things. I feel like I'm yapping too much. Let's get back to the video. I am like, you can hear me where I'm like, you can hear where the tiredness is coming from. Oh. So I'm not trying to put on a show. Oh. I'm not, but it happens. I'm tired, okay? I don't even have a hair tie. Yeah, I do. I do have a hair tie. I'm gonna try to keep this in the back. Down. There we go. My hair look a little bit better. Look at that. We're good. Okay, moving on. This is nonsense that y'all don't care about. No! I saw that. I saw that. Also, side note, I know I shouldn't be talking this much because but I'm thankful enough to be able to do that on live streams. Of course, all my videos, I edit all my yapping parts out where I'm yapping about random shit. Just because I know people don't care about that. But I thank y'all enough that on live streams, I'm able to talk about that random stuff that comes in my mind I want to yap about and let y'all know like what's going on and be real with y'all about that. And on videos, I can't really do that. I got to compress it down. Because if I did want to do that, then I would just not even edit the video and I just throw it out there. Like, there you go. And it's basically a live stream, just not live. But yeah, I gotta edit down all that stuff, and I'm thankful enough to have streaming to where I don't have to do that. I probably should cut down on the yapping, but y'all gotta, at least somewhere it's gotta show how much I do be yapping. I yap a lot. But back to this video. If y'all didn't see it, there's like something here. I don't know if that's just a pole or what that is, but there is something here. Nope. Wasn't a pole. It was there. I'm waiting for a jump scare. Honestly, you will ruin my whole day if you give me a jump scare. Truly. I'm telling you that right now. You're gonna ruin my whole day.
Did you see it?
Okay.
A pale, undefined face can be seen staring in through the window of the barn, seemingly watching the man before disappearing into the night. Thankfully, whatever it was seems to have scurried off and the man returned home unharmed. But what do you think this is?
I would say it's his buddy. Oh. I mean, people are a lot braver than I am to go out in the dark and go do this stuff. I'm good. I want to say it's fake, but I don't know. I don't try to scare people like that, where it's like knocking and like stuff like that. Because I always feel like it's going to be a joke. I'm going to go ahead and start knocking and stuff. And then it's actually going to happen. And then, I'm gone.
Is it something paranormal?
So I don't want to do stuff like this either. Where like I'm like peeking in. Because if it actually happens and we're both standing next to each other, I'm just like, I'm done. I'm out.
Or perhaps
Lights out.
something
We're
even
gone.
more terrifying?
You know what? I'm grabbing this. What is this? Is this a hoe?
A real person stalking around the farm in the middle of nowhere
It could be
in
a
the
real
dead of
person.
night.
I don't think he was
Hanako-san,
aware of it.
a group of
No. Okay. I have heard of this one. I actually have. I actually have heard of this one before. So I'm gonna pop it up real quick. Holy, I think I entirely misspelled that. Whoa, that's the next video.
in the dead of night.
Okay.
Hanako-san,
Knuckles. Nah. Also, I don't like saying the words too much. If y'all have noticed that, just because. Okay, it's an anime apparently. I didn't know that. Oh, it's San. But I guess it's pronounced son. Oh, I hate this. I'm just looking at the wiki. So, is it a wiki? It's a Japanese urban legend about a ghost of a young girl named. There you go. I'm not even saying the names. Who haunts lavatories? Lavatories? What is a lavatory? Oh, it's like a sink, or it's a vessel. A lavatory is a vessel such as a basin for washing, especially if fixed bowl or. So what is that? Oh, a restroom? Is that what that is? I think that's where I've heard it before. Like many urban legends, the details of the original legends are very dependent on the account. Different stories include. There you go. Is the ghost of World War II era girl who was killed while playing hide and seek during an air raid. If she was murdered by a parent or a stranger, or if she committed in a school toilet due to bullying. Children would challenge classmates to try and summon character depicted in media, including film. What I think is you have to go in. And it's not just the Notorious, but in some as the male version. So what I've heard is like you say her name like 3 times on the 3rd floor in a restroom, and then you open the stall. That's what I've heard. Not even gonna try to pronounce either one of these. I'm gonna do it. A yokai. I think I have heard of this one. Okay, I've heard of this one, yokai. Strictly because of a show that used to go on called Yokai Watch. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that. Into yokai? Cool. The details of the physical appearance, different sources. Bobbed haircut and red skirt or dress. Detailed original depending on the account, and some varies. Was a child who was murdered by a stranger parent. It said the individual must enter a girl's toilet, usually the 3rd floor of a school, knock 3 times on the stall, and ask if San is there. She will reply with variation of yes, I am. Depending on the story, the individual may witness an appearance of a bloody or ghostly hand in the hand, or San herself may be eaten by three-headed lizard who claims the individual was invading the privacy. Okay, there's a lot that goes into this. 14th generation is an idol. Oh, I don't care about that. Okay, for anybody who's like wondering why am I skipping saying the name, it's how I am. I will not. Okay, that's this. I was looking at my camera and I don't get to see what's on my camera. It's just a black screen, so I don't even know why I have it flipped up at me. But it was reflecting this. Whatever. But I don't say like names. I don't do that. Especially if it's associated with hauntings, whatever. So you'll even hear me say SWs, which I will even say in if we end up going full with the what's it called? If I end up releasing an iceberg video. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? It is something I want to do, but I don't know if y'all want to see that. So it's all dependent on y'all. But like, even wins, I'll say wins, or I'll try not to say the name. Sometimes it happens because I'm just reading. I try not to, just because respecting the entity. That's how I am. Oh, I'm surprised I don't have Sage. But I do have like 2 decks of tarot. Unrelated. Move on.
A group of friends at a high school in Japan hear crying coming from the restroom during their lunch break. Now,
Okay, so this one's different. They didn't directly summon her.
in Japan, there is a famous legend of a girl named Hanako-san. This young girl's spirit is said to haunt restrooms in schools across Japan. The group moves in, all of them a bit hesitant to investigate the source of the creepy sound.
What is this? That's a weird toilet. I'm gonna be 100% with y'all. That's a weird toilet. But I guess it's different for different cultures. Different cultures have toilets. They have different cultures. I'm not even gonna say what I wanted to say. I was gonna say something wild, and I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna say it, but YouTube will probably entirely take down my video for hate speech or something.
Needless to say, it did not go well.
This is a weird toilet. Okay, here's the reality of it. Here's the non-haunted reality of it. It could have just been someone crying in the restroom. Honestly. Also, here in America at least, it is illegal to film in a restroom. I don't know if it's the same in Japan. Wait, what is that? Look from the Western style toilet. What's a Western style toilet? Is the Western style toilet like the one that we have? Is that what like Western style toilet is? I don't know why it's sped up. No, wait, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's because it's got the lid. Western style toilet. That's weird. Is that what the rest of the world calls our toilets? Did they call them Western style toilets? Is that what the rest of the world calls them? Imagine if there was somebody actually there. Don't you hear a voice even though there's no one there? I didn't hear nothing. Then I don't speak. What is it, Japanese? Are they Japanese? Okay, that one got me. Oh, shame on you. That one got me.
The girls are just about to leave until they suddenly hear a loud bang and go back for a look. The horrifying, distorted face of a young girl can be seen
That's not
and go back for a
distorted.
look. The horrifying, distorted face
As I was.
of a young girl can be seen inside one of the restroom stalls. The group runs in fear,
As
and
I
the
was.
video cuts. Now, unfortunately, there's no source to be found for this video. It appeared on the internet as mysteriously as the Japanese legend.
Okay, so it was Japan.
So did the girls capture evidence of Hanako-san? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Japanese legend. So did the girls
How did I
seal
do that?
evidence of Hanako-san?
Jake and L moved the video forward and back? I didn't know that. I don't know how I just found this out.
No source to be found. Is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Why is my hoodie like glitching out? Whatever. Like also, beautiful. I've never actually shown it off. It sleep token Teeth of God. Teeth of God tour. Oh, I want to see Sleep Token so bad. That's entirely not even related to the video. But what I was gonna say is it could be a hoax. They could have entered an entirely different restroom. And like when they turned around, they go ahead and they have their friend go into the restroom and go ahead and hide in there and act as San. Hey, you thought I was gonna say it. Nah.
You
But I don't know. I don't entirely believe that one. I mean, it is believable in some standpoint. But I don't know. Yes and no. I don't. Okay. I think I'm leaning more towards yes
decide.
because okay, just so I can get that off my screen. Because culture is so much different. Western culture is so much into making content like this, making fake content. And I feel like more Japanese culture and Asian culture in other places, it would more be frowned upon to make something like this, which is probably why there is no source. But I think it could be real. I do. Strictly because of that. I feel like other cultures are more strict on that type of stuff than our culture is, than like Western culture. So, especially Asian culture. Asian culture is very strict in certain things. So I think it's easily fakeable. Easily. I'm going to leave that one as unknown. I don't have like an actual... because it's so easy to fake. But the culture part is where it's like, it hits. And I'm like, I don't know. I think it's unknown.
The 6-year seal. A girl says that she lives in a spooky house that was built in the early 1800s. She says that as long as she can remember, strange, unexplained things have happened around the home, including odd noises and creepy, unexplained footsteps in the middle of the night. Tragically, the girl's mother passed away inside the house under mysterious circumstances. Soon after, the girl's granddad became convinced that there was something evil inside the home. For unknown reasons, her granddad sealed his bedroom shut, hid the key, and left the house, never to return. The old man's room remained locked off for the next 6 years. Then suddenly, one day the key to the room was found just lying in the open on the living room table, with no explanation as to how it got there.
And you kept it locked, right? You kept it locked? Right? You didn't touch it, right? You locked it and kept it locked. Right? Something tells me no. If Granddad's room has been locked for 6 years... Oh, who am I kidding? Honestly, I don't lock it too. Who am I kidding? I would also unlock it. I'd 100% do that.
One night, the girl and her friends decide to explore the allegedly haunted house using a spirit box.
Just about to say that. Here's mine. Here's mine. I haven't fully crossed the name out on it. My spirit box. I just need to get a knife to it and just... I do that strictly so there's no, like, name branding on my stuff. That, I say name branding, like no promotion stuff. But I mean, you could look this one up. Like, honestly, you could, like, look up the style of it. You could probably find it yourself. No, I don't even care. It's the Sam and Colby one. I gave in. I bought the Sam and Colby one. It's cheap. It's a cheap one. It's a lot cheaper than the other one that everybody buys. And I believe it's cheaper than this radio one that they're using. All Spirit Box works the exact same. Honestly. It cycles through channels like every other Spirit Box. It cycles through channels, and apparently how they're supposed to work is spirits are supposed to be able to manipulate those channels. And, like, you get to hear what they're saying through that way. I want to make sure I'm not wrong. That's how it's, like, supposed to work. Okay, yeah. A spirit box rapidly scans through AM and FM radio frequencies, created a stream of white noise and fragmented audio clips from radio broadcast. Back into the device sweeps through the radio spectrum. So as long as it does that, there's no difference between the one that everybody gets, the Spirit Box P387, and the one and the other one. I mean, eventually I want to get one of the other ones, but the PS87, that's what it is. Apparently they have a pro version. There's so much ghost hunting equipment, and also this stuff is super expensive. Y'all want to know how much that one that they're using is? $79 on sale. No, it's $99. It's $100. There's stuff like Ovilus. They're $500. Motion detectors, $200. The original SB7 is $94. They apparently have a pro version. I don't know what makes the pro version better than the regular version. At the end of the day, it's a Spirit Box. It does the same thing as every other one. Okay, apparently it has more buttons. Temperature sensors, sweepers, alert for how cold it gets, which this has the thermometer as well. Spirit Boxes get expensive really quick. Like, I'm not even like trying to Say anything. They get expensive quick. Which is why I bought the Sam and Colby one. Because all in all, physically, it does the same thing. Okay, this is the paranormal theory and how it's supposed to work. Believe that a spirit can manipulate electromagnetic energy to form coherent words or phrases within the gaps of static. A practice known as instrument trans communication. Sorry, that was stupid. Originally, I didn't believe spirit boxes for a while. I have seen other creators besides Sam and Colby use spirit boxes, and the chances of these coming through and saying things are, there's what? How many words in the English language is there? There's like millions of words. Estimating the number of the words in the English varies significantly. It's approximately, a million. Approximately a million different words. Webster's has 470, but it's not including like Old English words and stuff like that. Having that happen as the question that you're popping up related to the place where you're at is like, it's possible. Nothing's impossible. I'm a firm believer in that. But astronomically, that number is massive. That's like 1 to 300,000 or 1 to 1 million, but it's more to like 1 to 900,000 because there are words that are similar that kind of mean the same thing. So for weapon system, there's gun, there's pew-pews, there's synonyms. There's a lot of synonyms to words, so maybe 1 to 500,000. It's a rough estimate. But for that to happen is wild, especially names. Names are even more broad. I don't think the words include names. So from a astronomical sense, I believe spirit boxes work. From like an actual, the chance of it happening are astronomical. I believe that they work. But I have become a skeptic, which is why I need to end up going to places. Because I have become a skeptic. Because certain creators, I'm not naming who, I'm not implying who, this is not implying, this is simply saying, in general, certain creators, what is going on in Star Wars? Holy Strider. Also, why did that pop up so weird? Is that gonna pop up entirely? Yup. Gotta love the fact that my stuff is messed up. Oh. I have a question. Does it necessarily have to be a scary video you react to? I mean, that is what we're doing. So I guess, yeah. It is what we're doing. But I think, oh wait, it's not doing it anymore. Okay. I think it's just first time viewers. No, necessarily, yeah, it is a scary video reaction. I mean, it's hard to categorize what's scary and what's not. But like, ultimately, yeah. What was I saying? I was saying something. I forgot what I was saying. Man. Okay, well, I mean, I was going to ask you to react to something else. If you like, no, you necessarily don't have to request scary videos, but just look up Scary Comp on YouTube and watch it. Wait. Necessarily don't have to request scary videos, but just, I mainly look up scary video compilations strictly because we have a Discord up that you can send in scary videos, and I try to go ahead and look up scary videos myself, and sometimes they're just absolute dog shit. They're hard to find, honestly. I try to find them on Instagram because I don't use TikTok. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, I do appreciate requests. We have a Discord. By the way, self-prompt. We have a Discord link down below in the description down below where you can request in scary videos. Well, scary comes on YouTube that I look up are not like bad. I mean, I know they're not scary, but they're fun to watch. I mean, cops. I mean, what do you mean by cops? Yeah, trying to look up scary videos on YouTube really sucks. You have to find a channel and kind of like siphon through it because some of them are absolute terrible, as well as some of them will take you down for copyright, which is why I stop the videos so frequently. Also, this video has been stopped for a while. I think we reached the copyright. I think I'm good. But yeah, Spirit Box. I'm trying to wrap this up really quickly. Yeah, Spirit Box. A lot of creators have come out that they are like faking their stuff. I'm not gonna say who, nor am I saying who. This is not an innuendo. This is not me saying that someone is doing it. Saying that some, not all, not necessarily a certain kind. I am simply saying this. That's all I gotta say. Is that some have come out and said themselves or have been found out that their videos are fake, which is why I've become a bit of a skeptic, even though I am a witch myself. So it's hard to be a skeptic while a witch. I guess my thing is I believe that spirits exist, but it's hard for me to believe that they interact with us. I think that's what I'm like saying. I don't know. I gotta go out and I gotta go do this stuff myself. Maybe I think I have a cable for it. Maybe I could hook this up. Ooh, would y'all want to see that during a scary video? Have me just hook this up to my Focusrite and actually it's cycle through channels and see if we hear anything the whole time? Because I can control. Ooh, I might have the cable for it. I would have to go. I think it's literally in the bag that I'm looking at right now. I don't know. Maybe. Let's get back to the video.
Box in hopes of getting some kind of answer.
I thought that I might be a little special. I can't even say the R word anymore. Which I'm not even saying it towards anybody. I'm saying it towards myself. And I don't believe the R word is like a bad word. I don't believe you should be canceled for it. Hot take. I honestly thought that chat was mine. Okay, let's get back into it.
From the other side. And that's when things take a very unexpected turn.
If there's anybody with us, can you tell us your name? We don't usually tell you our name.
So this is what it does. It like cycles through radio channels really fast.
No water. Oh, y'all heard that. Y'all heard that.
That is why I'm a little skeptical about them. Is you can be like, I heard something. That could be it could be up for an interpretation. It's weird. Bro. It happens so many times when I'm trying to do scary stuff. And someone just appears.
You scared me so bad.
The girl's sister is unaware of what's going on and simply steps out of the shower to go to her room. The group thinks it's a ghost and freaks the out. But things are about to take a much more sinister turn as the three friends finally decide to unlock and explore her granddad's 6-year.
Did you put salt outside the thing? Hold on. Why are there rocks? What is this? These look like regular stones. I'm not dogging on any of that. Okay, I have no idea where my stones are. But I have stones as well. Oh, wait, I know where they are. One moment. Found them. As well as I found the cable. In case I do actually want to hook up the spirit box. I found the cable for him. This is only one pouch. I have a bunch of different pouches for him. So I'm not trying to dog on them for stones. I have my own. I have rose quartz, quartz, tiger's eye. I have a bunch of them. I even have obsidian and another one somewhere else. Obsidian and onyx somewhere. I don't remember where I have them. I just know I have them. I don't know where they are. They're somewhere. So I'm not trying to say anything on them putting stones down. No. If you're gonna do this, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want a lot of salt down below right here. You're gonna sage the door so nothing can come in. Then secondary, as a second line of protection, you're gonna put black salt on the floor. Then you're gonna line this up with quartz, as I think that's what they're doing right here, because these do look like quartz. A lot of different witches use different stones. Personally, I would use quartz because I have a ton of them. But I don't see any salt. Use salt. Use salt. I don't know why it zoomed all the way out into me.
And explore her granddad's 6-year sealed bedroom.
It was just a bedroom.
What do you expect to find? Like a giant occult tower? I say occult. Do your own research into what occult is. Because it's really not what you even think most of the time.
Are you going in?
No, I'm getting a
They
bad
kind of,
feeling about this.
I guess I can't blame
I
them
don't
for
feel
expecting to see something. It's been sealed for 6 years.
No, I don't.
You guys got so
Okay, they have
lightheaded.
sage in their hand, but I don't know why he's just walking around with it.
I just got
Corbin, don't be going through this stuff.
so lightheaded. Oh my
Is that
god.
even
Yeah, I
on?
know. I got like
Is it lit? It
I
looks
had it
it's
as soon
burning,
as I
but don't
walked
know if
in
it's
here.
still lit.
Yeah.
you are not welcome here.
Oh, my head's itching. I
If
think
there's
there's
any
lights
spirits
in here.
leave. You are not welcome.
Why is Santa Claus locked up?
Oh, for real. Free Santa
That's what
Claus.
that thing's creepy.
Why, Santa? Why are you locked up? It could be an object in here.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever think about that? Like, it could be an object. You could just burn the whole room. What are you doing in the closet, dude?
Oh, my back's burning.
Is it really?
My bag's
Do you have
burning.
scratch marks in it? I don't know. Oh my god! Look at your.
Okay. I'm skeptical. But he's waving around the sage as if, like, just kind of using it as like a magic wand sort of thing. Just has it kind of in front of him.
Stop.
No, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Marks up your back.
Okay, sage the door.
No, you did. Stop. You're giving me anxiety.
Oh my
You have the sage.
You're
sage the
kidding,
door.
right? You're.
That's a long ass scratch mark. So it goes from 4 to like. Goes from like 4 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes to like 6. Okay, maybe 5. So it went from here. No, it had to go like this. Have 2. And then branch out. That's weird.
No!
The girls are shocked as their friend seems to get scratched by something inside the room.
It took us like 5 minutes to unlock that door. Like, it wouldn't open. We went in and immediately I felt lightheaded. Didn't you say you didn't feel good?
Alexis.
Yeah, immediately I felt lightheaded and I was
Also,
like, okay.
just so we know, I already have the safety sword. I just haven't brought it out. Because these have been like super, what's the word, bonk? Crazy? Or mid.
Okay, weird, but I was just trying to like play it off, you know, like it's not real. He said that his back was burning, and as a joke, I was like, oh, imagine if you had scratch marks. And then he had them, and in the video, you obviously can see there was no one near him.
After this terrifying ordeal, the group believes something is very wrong inside
He's
that
also
house.
just carrying the sage around. When you use sage, you're supposed to use it with purpose, which is what he's not doing. He's just kind of carrying it around with him. You're supposed to hold sage with purpose, not just and use it as like a magic wand. It's not a magic wand. It's a tool.
They say that they plan on just staying out of that bedroom. But what do you think is going on here? Could there be a dark entity linked to that bedroom? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You
I
decide.
don't know where my 3-point... I have to stop it, by the way, so if you hear me talking about something random, it's because I have to stop it, but I don't really have something to talk about on it, but I have to stop it for copyright reasons. I don't have... I can't find a 3-point... whatever millimeter... Because I was thinking about hooking this up directly to my Focusrite using these cables, because it'll connect. I just don't have a I have an adapter. I think it's in my bag over there. My bag back there. Or the 3 millimeter 3.5 to 1/4 inch, so I can connect to my Focusrite. Whatever. Y'all don't care about having a spirit box on stream. Y'all don't care about that.
Lost Soul. In Michoacan, Mexico, a photographer named Paco is waiting in his studio for his friend Eduardo to arrive to work on a project. Paco suddenly hears his friend Eduardo outside his open window, talking loudly to someone on the street. Paco checks his security camera to see what's going on. And, just watch.
Okay, why'd you switch to this camera if the other camera shows more? There you go. Why are you zooming into these? You're only gonna show us more.
Güey, te juro.
Bro is just as confused as he was before.
Por Dios, güey. Te lo juro por Dios que un señor me preguntó qué onda era la pinera.
What does that mean? I feel like we looked it up. If someone could just save me time and just tell me what that means, that translates
Te
to
juro por Dios, güey. Te lo juro por...
Papanera. Oh, I said it so white. Wow. That would save me so much time if someone could just like tell me really quickly what that means. But I know these videos, they take a little bit to catch up. So, unless you're on Twitch. Is primarily known as Parish? Spain. Okay, what does it mean? Meaning in English. Wait. Okay, this is actually annoying. Because I'm also dyslexic trying to type this. So I keep on forgetting because it's not English. Translates to pineapple plantation or pineapple farm. Is that right? Yeah, I typed it in properly. Pineapple field or pineapple land. As a proper noun, is Spanish surname for topographical origin meaning pine forest or pine grove. Okay, I don't know. Something to do with the pineapple? Got something to do with pineapple, I guess.
Por Dios que un señor me preguntó qué onda era la pinera. Te lo juro por Dios, güey. un señor se me acercó y preguntó, oiga, disculpe, ¿dónde es la pinera? Y por eso le explico, le digo que tenía que cruzar y darle más para abajo, güey, te lo juro. Te lo juro, güey, no mames.
Eduardo swears that a man was asking him for directions, but the security footage shows no one there. Just an odd white mist.
Okay. Immediately, you can see the ground is like, it's covered in dirt. It could just be dirt that ended up kicking up.
So did Eduardo have a conversation with a ghost? Or a brief mental breakdown? Because he seems convinced. So let me know what you think. Alice Attic. Amateur paranormal investigator Phil Cott.
It could be set up, but ultimately, I don't know what to say about that one.
Has been posting strange captures from his supernatural explorations for 15 years on YouTube.
The hell was that? Wait, get the camera. Gotta get the camera. Shh. Okay, something just crashed right next to us.
Wait, why did
In fact,
switch?
I've featured
I think what happens is they ended up turning on a light. I've talked about this so many times, how night vision works, and I will continue to talk about it, because some people still have no idea how night vision actually works. Night vision doesn't make light. It amplifies it. So it amplifies the tiny amount of light that there is to make it to where you can see. You need some source of light. You can't just turn it on in pitch darkness. It's not how that works. You're thinking of infrared. If that's how you think that works. That's infrared. But infrared needs infrared light. Shine. Which is invisible to the naked eye. But the infrared cameras can pick it up.
Phil's videos on this channel many years ago.
What the hell? Something just moved behind me.
Now, on this particular night, Phil and his teenage son are performing a paranormal investigation in the attic of an allegedly haunted house in West Allis, Wisconsin.
Is this Sally house? Where?
Paranormal investigation in the attic of an allegedly haunted house in West Allis, Wisconsin.
West Allis, Wisconsin. I think that's the Sally house. I think that's what that one is. Could be wrong. Okay, there's multiple. Norfolk Manor. Yeah, Norfolk Manor keeps popping up. And the Great Pumpkin. Haunted. Okay, apparently I do a lot of Halloween stuff. Okay, I don't think it's the house I'm thinking of. Where is the Sally house? What the? I verify I'm not a robot. Oh yes, because a robot is doing research on the Sally house. It's in Kansas. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, but it's in Kansas. So it's not the same house. Moving on.
And things get weird.
On the floor. So.
56?
These are old. Because these cameras are
Seven.
so old. No, I don't think they are, because look at this.
70.
And these cameras are washed out.
Without them knowing, a voice seems to whisper, "Go outside."
7. 7. 7.
But what happens next shocks them to their core.
It's like 12:30, and I think that it was about an hour since we heard those footsteps coming through here, but I don't know what that was from. What's our average temperature?
It's about 37, 38.
That's why I'm cold. And I'm getting like a 0.2 all the way through the room.
Wait, it's going to 45. There's 50. Oh, I got a 50.
I got a reading here. Okay.
What is that? I know what the thermometer gun is. I don't know what the other thing is. Okay, can we get
I
camera
got a
2?
reading here.
Beautiful camera
Okay.
2.
Phil and his son have had enough. They just run right out of the attic. But when Phil uploads the video, many viewers claim that they can actually see something sitting in the chair that slides out. But what do you think?
I don't see anything.
Slides
I
out.
mean, I could be wrong. I don't see anything.
But
Also, this is not just the video being grainy because of my quality. This is how the video actually looks. I can't see
what do
anything.
you think?
I have no idea what this thing is. Like what he's reading.
Okay.
The Wandering Patient. This next video takes place in an allegedly haunted hospital. Now the story goes that the spirit of a little girl who passed away still wanders the hospital halls, unable to move on. Down in the hospital cafeteria, the staff working the late night shift experience something that makes their blood run cold.
Okay, they look like they're automatic doors, are they not? Okay, I think the scary part is that they're moving by themselves.
Ya
That
deja de
was
jugar,
quick.
niña.
Pequeña. No mames, no mames. Pequeña, que estamos jugando, ven acá.
Ya se fue para allá. Se abrieron las de allá.
Se abrieron las dos.
Ya se salió, a lo mejor. Ay, no.
Ay, no, no.
Nunca me asusto,
no, ya,
pero ahora
ya tengo
mire.
el harto miedo ya.
I'd say it's real right off the bat. Also, the other one, I don't have a reason to say it's fake. I would say it's fake, but I don't think they have a reason to fake it. Oh, I also hurt my neck. So I think the other one's real. Crazy enough. This one, possibly.
Nunca me asusto. Y ahora.
Ay, no mames, no, ya.
¿Qué necesitas, pequeña? ¿Eh?
No.
¿Ocupas algo?
As soon as it's been happening for a while because they would keep on referring to it as a little girl as if they know it.
Now, the hospital night staff all know the creepy story of the little ghost that supposedly wanders the hospital.
Okay.
So they watch in terror as the cafeteria gates and automatic door open and close on their own, almost as if someone is walking there. But as the doors close, a small dark figure can be seen walking by the doors on the other
I didn't see
side.
that.
But whatever it is, it somehow just doesn't trigger the automatic doors.
I mean, it could be too far to trigger them. I mean, it really depends. I be going to Walmart sometimes, and I go up to those automatic doors. I gotta get about like this close to the door before it finally opens up. I'm like, bro, I'm about to smack my face into this door. I'm not even walking fast.
So could the stories be true? And is the hospital indeed haunted by the spirit of a little girl? I leave that up to you to decide.
I don't think it's haunted by a little girl, but I think it is haunted. Possibly by something pretending to be a little girl. Anybody who knows like a little bit about like spirits and stuff like that knows that there will things that will disguise themselves as other things to kind of lower your guard a lot more. And I think that is what's happening. I think that there is something else haunting the premises. And that it's just trying to make you think that it's like a little girl or something. That's ultimately what I think.
The Madison Seminary. Two teams of paranormal investigators decide to explore the allegedly haunted Madison Seminary in Madison, Ohio. Madison Seminary was built in 1847, and over the years the building has been used as a school, a hospital, a mental asylum, and even as housing for the grieving families of men who died in the Civil War. With a long, dark history like that,
I don't think I need to say anything. I think you can just infer what I'm thinking.
it's no surprise that many ghosts are said to haunt its abandoned halls. So one spirit in particular is said to be that of a very unfriendly doctor who tries
Why
to
do I feel like I've
frighten
seen
and
this
physically
place?
attack anyone who visits Madison Seminary.
I know I haven't been here before, but it looks like I've seen this place.
Now, the team of paranormal investigators has just started to explore the building when investigator Mandy notices something very odd.
You're super red.
What? Am I gonna die?
Wait, what? Come on.
Am I gonna die?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he's super red. Look at that. Oh, sun just came through. Hey. Oh, it's a pain.
Oh, what the? It almost looks like a thumb. That's weird.
Wait, what are they using?
Oh.
Did they have it
Look
on
at
their
that.
phone?
Oh, sun just came through. Hey. Oh, it's a pain.
Is that a app or is that a...
Look at that.
I know I'm more focused on the wrong things. Okay, so it is like a phone app.
Pain.
Oh, what the? It almost looks like a thumb. That's weird. What? Yeah. It's a weird spot too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even feel anything. Like it doesn't feel like anything right now.
No, that's weird.
I guess we'll see.
That look back. Hold on, I gotta see that one more time. Cause that,
Anything right now?
No, that's weird.
I don't know. I don't know why that's freaking me out. I don't.
What?
See, that makes me think it is fake.
It's a weird spot too. Yeah.
The way he's
I don't even
reacting.
feel anything. Like it doesn't feel like anything right now.
He looks that way. He looks that way. He just stares at the camera.
No, that's weird.
I guess we'll see if it does.
Okay. Okay, it can be two things. It can be the fact that he knows it's fake. So he's like about it. But it could be also he's really uneasy about it. Also, I'm touching on that phone app real quick. Because I know there are phone apps for that. There are a few actually. There's a lot. There's one. I have both of them installed. So there's one called Necrophonic, and there's at least the two I have called a GhostTube. GhostTube works exactly as a what's it called? As a Ovulisk. An Ovulisk basically it has words pre-made onto it, and then it basically the ghosts are supposed to be able to use those words. I don't know, I've always thought an Ovulisk is a little weird, but it works the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I mean. If it'll go past all this stuff. Okay. Quickly, this is a ghost. This is GhostTube. See? Oh, yo, you can see yourselves. But it's supposed to have words that'll generate or something. Like, y'all didn't see that. I'm actually gonna show you what it said. It said light. It makes no sense. Bro, okay. Okay, I'm gonna freak myself out here, aren't I? It makes no sense. Okay, I'm gonna freak myself out here. Okay, yeah, of course it's gonna pick up magnetic pulses. I'm all around metal and stuff. See, I'm gonna show y'all this again. Okay. I was fucking around before. Now I'm a little freaked out. Said light, makes no sense, sword. Okay. I'm switching over to the main cam. So y'all can actually see this stuff. I'm gonna move this chat over here. I'm switching over to the main cam. So this is my like secondary camera. I'm gonna remove this. Oh wait, no. Well, I guess y'all just got the chat right here. Okay. Okay. Little strange. But as y'all can see, I think it's picking up on the camera. It's like I guarantee if I put it right here, it's gonna say camera. How much you willing to bet? Nothing? The fact that it said sword is weird. It's a little weird. But this is like the main one where it works as like a an obelisk, where it like has words pre-built into it. Move over. Where it has like words built into it. And because of that, it like the spirits are supposed to be able to talk through that. While Necrophonic is another one that's supposed to be like a phone spirit box. So it's supposed to do what this does, but it does it on your phone. Traveling. Okay. So that's what it's supposed to do. Does it work like that? Oh, also you can see all the Blahas in the back now. You can actually see them back there. In my... What was this other one? The Kitsune. So yeah. Y'all can see all that. No, actually. So yeah. It's pretty cool. That's how it's supposed to work. I mean, I guarantee... Can you see me? No. Talking to a live stream. I assume... So that's how it's supposed to work. I assume that it's had updates and it's able to... I'm going to try to disprove it right here. It's able to pick up on like things around me by like either audio and visual using the camera function. And by using that, it's able to like come up with words that would make sense to use. I don't entirely believe the app ones. I feel like the app ones are a little bogus. Just because they're so manipulable. Manipulable? How do you say that word? Manipulable. How do you say that word? Manipulable. Bro, I'm not trying to like poke fun. What's it called? Bourbon? What does Bourbon mean? Also, that's what it said. Because I'm just like kind of running this in the background. It says well, it did. Okay, it said Bourbon. I don't even know what that means. I'm looking it up right now. Bourbon. It's a type of whiskey. It's a whiskey. Yeah, it's a type of whiskey. See, it's either that or it's just throwing words out there. Strictly because I don't have anything like that nearby me. Or at least like stuff that's been shown on camera. So, yeah, it's a type of like whiskey, apparently. I thought it said Starborn. That would have been weird. But all in all, I'm switching back to my main cam because I feel like it looks better. Attic. See, I don't touch my attic. Ever. I have one. But I think it's for air ducts and stuff. But yeah, that's that one. I'm going to show you the other one. It's basically supposed to act the same way as a spirit box. See? It's the same thing. And like you can make all these different adjustments and stuff. So that's why I'm like, ew, I don't believe it. See? That one's like 10 times harder to understand than any of the other ones. That's how it's supposed to like work. So I assume that's what that app is that she's using is like a special type of app for it. That did freak me out a little bit. It got me a little bit. There's my scary video for today. Okay, that one actually got me. Now I'm wondering if I should hook up the spirit box to my system. Ooh, what do y'all think? I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. If I should hook up the spirit box to my Focusrite and just have that kind of running in the background on like a quiet. I'm leaving that up to y'all. We're getting back to the video, regardless. Oh, okay, that freaked me out a little bit.
Does it start to feel like something?
Turn again?
So it's burning or something?
I mean, that's so red.
I know, it doesn't feel like anything.
I'm not freaked out. You're freaked out. I'm a little. Stuff like that makes me paranoid.
Ghost hunter Steve is shocked to discover that a large red mark has suddenly appeared on the back of his neck, but he says he doesn't
Also, it's like
really
shaking.
feel a thing. So the group continues upstairs where the angry spirit of the doctor is said to sometimes appear.
But I think that's just due to me being a little hungry because I just hopped on stream and I didn't eat.
Here, as they record, they capture something that is downright creepy.
I didn't hear anything.
Right, creepy.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear a single thing. That would actually.
Yeah, it was like a male voice down there. It was like 2 or 3 words.
Doctor! Doctor! It just said doctor.
Okay. See, so that's an obelisk.
It was like 2 or 3 words.
Doctor!
Or obelisk. See, it's got like pre-made words into it. I don't know how many it has. It's got like a few thousand into it. It doesn't have all the words in the English dictionary, but it has a few. So, and like it's supposed to be like where it can pick up on that. Kind of like a spirit box, but without the static. It's how it's supposed to be. Also, I don't know why why one of my bots isn't working. My restream bot's supposed to be working, but it's not. I don't know why. It is what it is. I just
It just said doctor.
Right after we heard male voice, it said doctor.
Yeah.
So the thing is, he says he doesn't like to be called a doctor because he says he was a surgeon. So people call him a doctor and it makes him angry.
Isn't a doctor and a surgeon the same thing? Aren't they the same thing? I know they're like 2 different jobs, but like. I know they're 2 different jobs. All doctors are physicians. All surgeons are physicians. Doctors. But not all physicians are surgeons. Okay, so I am right. So all surgeons are doctors, but not all doctors are surgeons. So technically, when people would call him a doctor, they're not wrong. But okay, so a physician includes primary care doctors and medical specialists like cardiologists, diagnose ill treatments and non-invasive methods such as medicine, lifestyle changes, and therapy. They're typically 3 to 7 years. I didn't see like to get their stuff, I believe. Surgeons undergo additional training for 5 to 9 years. Focus on operative interventions. Okay. So they're not wrong. It seems like he may have just had a power trip. That's all. Because they are, every surgeon is a doctor, but not every doctor is a surgeon. It's the same thing for, let's say the Marines. Every Marine is a rifleman, but not every rifleman's a Marine. Go with that. Because the Army has riflemen. 11 Bravos. No, I think that's a terrible example. I gotta think of a better example. Every gaming mouse is a mouse, but not every mouse is a gaming mouse. Make sense? Make sense? I think it makes sense. Yeah. Or no, oh wait, okay. Every katana is a sword, but not every sword is a katana. There we go. But I'm done. I quit. So they're not wrong. It's just a slight ego thing, I believe.
So we call him a doctor, usually.
Is there a doctor?
So people call him a doctor and it makes him angry. So we call him a doctor, usually.
Is there a doctor down there?
Okay,
Did you hear that? I definitely heard a voice coming from down there.
The group hears a male voice coming from somewhere in the attic. But did you see it? Right after the investigators hear a voice and their obelisk ghost box says the word doctor, a small dark figure can be seen running into the attic hallway. The ghost hunters don't even notice the odd figure and only see it once they review their footage later. So did they
I just assumed that was like one of their shadows, honestly.
capture the spirit of the old hospital doctor on camera? You decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Club Paranormal. Caught on camera. Late one night, Claire Mills from Manchester, England gets a notification on her Ring camera that someone is moving around in her front yard. For obvious reasons, Claire is a bit worried, and she immediately checks the camera footage. What she sees sends chills down her spine. A strange white mist can be seen quickly darting down the driveway before disappearing completely. Claire has no idea what to make of this bizarre figure and wonders if she might have caught a ghost on camera. We need scary videos, so if you see something scary that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to me at Nukes Top.
You know what? We also need scary videos. Go down to Discord. Join the Discord. There's a scary video section. No, if he can do it, I get to do it too. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing that he's doing. I'm gonna show y'all how to join the Discord. Do it. I get to do it too. Look, you go down here. You go down here. Discord. And you join the Discord. Yeah, look, you accept invite and you join the Discord. And then you can send in your scary videos because we have a tab for that. So yeah. Join the Discord. We need people in the Discord so we can actually so we can grow this. So we can like actually have scary videos be sent in instead of having it like everyone else. Yeah, look at this. Wait. Okay, I don't know how do I zoom in? Okay, screw it. I'm gonna do it this way. Just because I can. I'm gonna cut off the Discord servers I'm in so I don't end up like leaking any Discords or anything. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Also gotta move the chat apparently. New chat. There we go. Look, in the Discord we have a scary video section. And funny videos section apparently. Wait, do we? We do. Okay. I forgot we did. Yeah, you can scan it. Scan it. What? You can send in your videos and you might be featured. Whoa. Okay, let's bring the chat back. You could be featured. There's a most likely chance that you will end up being featured. Honestly.
5@gmail.com. Secret Shopper. Security guard Yaramirez Rivera is working the night shift on New Year's Eve at a Bodega Herrera store in Torreon, Mexico. The security guard is a little bit bored and records a video complaining about having to work all alone on New Year's Eve. Suddenly, something very strange happens.
Año nuevo, señores. Feliz año nuevo aquí encerrado. Aquí dando el rondín. Jale es jale. Sin llorar. Ay, güey. Hijo de su pinche madre.
Okay, could be motion activated. Do they make toys that are motion activated? No, because then you gotta like pull out the tab, or else like you have to press the button or something, so it doesn't drain the batteries.
Negocio yo.
Was it He-Man?
Ni pedo, vámonos. Uy. A la chingada. ¿Qué chingas trae ese pinche?
There's one of these guys.
No manches. No, no se oye con sensor, valiendo madre. Vámonos mejor. Uy.
Okay, that's a little weird. I don't really know what to say about that. You know, because I'm in the mood to make other content. Why don't we go ahead and see what the ghost will say about it? Besides camera, that was the first word, by the way. Y'all get to see what it said. We got a hello. That's about it, honestly. See? It's the same app, I'm pretty sure that they were using. I'm pretty sure that they were using a different app, but I'm pretty sure it was GhostTube. So, I don't know if I should have this on in the background. It did freak me out last time. See, look. Let's see if it says anything pointing towards y'all. I'm pretty sure it uses like something to check what's nearby it. And that's it. Is it checks like what's nearby it, so it can be like, and it uses context clues to like maybe figure out like what to say or like what to put. That one actually made my heart drop a little bit. I told her. Weird. That's the only thing that's popped up in a little bit. I don't know. I don't believe the app too much. I feel like it is a little bonk or bogus. See, nothing. We're not getting anything. It was active earlier. That freaked me out. So it was like camera, sword, which for anybody who knows, I have the sword right here. But I mean, we haven't gotten anything. I think it's literally, it's what we want. Y'all want the sword? Okay, so it has like 750 words. What did that say? That said something, but I don't know what it, very much. Okay. Yeah, this is what it said. I don't know if the camera can pick up on all that. Oh, there's more. Yeah, it said like light and stuff. You can add words, but it's narrowed down to 750 words, which is a little weird. The fact that sword is one of their words. But it is confined by how many words the creators put into this thing. Like, do not. But I think it is a little bug. I don't entirely believe it. I don't know what y'all think about it. It could be real. It could not be real. Let's see if maybe facing it at one of my books says something. See if that changed anything. Because I think it is based on just context clues. I do believe so. The doll. See, I don't own a doll. There's not a doll in this house. At all. Because that is not a doll. That back there is not a doll. That's a plush. It's different. So it's stuff like that. I end up getting a warning for something. Yeah, because it's next to metal. As you can see, there's like a magnetic portion on the bottom to like tell you how close you are to magnets. My entire setup has metal all over it. I don't know why there's a magnetic function. I think it's an EVP function. Yeah, I put it like right on my laptop and it's spiking red. My laptop's got electricity flowing through it constantly. I'm gonna go get the 3.5 jack. Y'all can look at this somehow. Oh no, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna go get said hello again. I'm gonna go get the 3.5 jack. Be right here. I thought it was there. Something wrong. And it's not actually there. What? Oh no, account. Okay. I don't know where it can be. It hasn't really said anything anymore. I don't know where it could be. My 3.5 jack. Or my adapter. I don't know where it is. But this thing has been quiet the whole time still. There's still not. Besides Doom. We're not playing Doom. That one was different. It said it's hiding. Okay, just for shits and gigs, where is my 3.5 to 1/4 inch adapter plug? Oh, I think I do know where it is. How come? What did it say? It's bright. It is bright in here. I found it. This is my 3.0mm jack. So I can hook up to this. Hopefully this works. It might not. I'll be able to hear it the same as y'all will. So this is definitely a different episode. Go and activate it for y'all. Oh, actually, I'm going to turn that off because I need to activate sweep first. How do I power it on? And then let's sweep AM. See, it'll go onto a radio channel first. There you go. Y'all got the same thing as I do. Yeah, me too. Okay. Y'all can hear it the same as I can. That's what it's supposed to sound like. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Coming through the mic. No, it's not. Input. Okay, turns out y'all actually can't hear it. Can't. Huh. There it is. I could hear it before. I don't know why y'all couldn't. It had enough power to go through. Yeah, I can't get it for y'all. I don't even know where this would be. It's like an instrument thing. But it's like cycling through. I don't know why it's not showing up. Okay. That's what it sounds like in my headset. I don't know why y'all aren't able to hear it. It should be passing through audio just fine, but this is what it sounds like. That's it. I need to get food, honestly. I'm hungry. Okay, I thought I could send it through via just using this, but I would have to actually set it up and figure out a way to set it up. Because I believe, because it's an instrument port, it runs a lot differently than a regular port does. So I'd have to figure out how the instrument port works to be able to customize it and like put it into my system and stuff. Is that me? Yeah. Okay. So yeah. That's this thing. I can't get it to work. But freaked me out a little bit. The other one, the app did. Got me a little bit. I was like, because I do believe it probably uses like context clues to figure things out. Because it was on the dot for some things. Where I was like, fair. But like it said bright. Because it is bright in here. I have like 2 studio lights on. Out for shits and gigs. Absolutely not. First one. I'm gonna have this on in the background. Because why not? Oh, I kind of need that spot too. For my stuff. Let's get to the video.
After this creepy occurrence, the security guard is a little freaked out, but
First one was suffering. That's what we got.
just brushes it off. But then another night at 3:20 in the morning, Rivera thinks he keeps seeing someone walking behind him from the corner of his eye, even though he's the only person in the store. A little spooked, he decides to record himself as he walks through the store.
Holy fuck. How on earth? I'm streaming. I forgot I had that enabled. I forgot I had this turned on. And all I just hear is that. It basically works the same as an obelisk. Why are you here? It freaked me out. Clouded. It's the first one. Okay, let's keep it going.
Hoping to catch a glimpse of any mysterious intruder that might be following him.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. So I have thought about working night shift before. Because I'm a night owl. So I'm like, oh, night shift would be fun. And then I see videos like this. And I'm like, you know, maybe I don't want to work night shift. Maybe I shouldn't. You know? Maybe it's a no-go for me.
What happens next is truly bizarre.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas madrugadas.
I am shaking.
No, bueno, más bien estoy nervioso, asustado. Siempre traigo mi celular a la mano. Son las 3:20 de la.
I'm gonna keep y'all updated with this. Just said speak. I don't believe it works, but I'm from here. Now it says I'm from here. I'm pretty sure y'all heard that.
Mañana me tocó aquí guardia nocturna.
But I am hungry.
Bodega Herrera. Si se fijan está todo solo. Pero ahorita acabo de ver a alguien allá en la entrada de clientes. Se miró allá por la entrada de clientes, hasta allá hasta atrás.
All the way over here the customers come from? That's far.
Y no hay nadie. Yo fui a asomarme y no hay nadie.
Oh, it's right here. I thought it was just this door because I couldn't see it properly, but it's right here.
Así lo voy a dejar a ver si pues de pura chingadera se vuelve a ver, ¿no? Y lo vi clarito. Ya lo vi otra vez. A ver si se alcanza a ver. No, me da miedo ir. A eso que se mira ahí.
What is that? Also, the ghost thing hasn't gone off in a bit.
I don't understand.
Now the moment I said something directed towards it, it said I don't understand. Oh, what is that? I don't know if... Yeah, y'all should be picking it up just fine, like I am. Get bit right now by an ant? I don't think so. I don't see any nearby me. After this, I'm gonna get something to eat. Actually, I gotta finish editing a video.
Eso negro que se ve ahí.
Or, no.
Miren,
What?
ya se movió.
I don't even know what
Está caminando, de hecho, hasta que no manches.
Medicine. See, stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense. I did take my medicine. Wait, did I? Yeah, I took my spiral today. I did. I took my spiral before I started snoring. Today's Wednesday. So yeah, I don't change out my patch until Friday.
No manches. Y se sigue moviendo.
He's way too happy about it, which kind of makes me think it's fake. He's like really... saw it moving? So I'm like,
Se sigue moviendo.
Jennifer, see, I'm noticing a trend. If I like close out of it and then I open it back up, then it'll usually say something right away. Watch. See, it's loading. It's loading. Okay, it didn't do that thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Is what it is. Whatever.
Es una persona, claro está que miren.
Bro's way too
No.
No.
Vámonos.
Someone or something can be seen lurking behind the creeped out security guard.
Okay, it looks like it has an apron on. It might be a coworker. We can't fully rule that out, is that it's a coworker.
Now we cut to a week later and Rivera
Certainly is what this said. Said certainly.
is back on another night shift when he spots a little girl aimlessly wandering around outside the supermarket.
That's weird. Come get your kid, honestly.
But before he can approach her, she simply disappears into the night. Given the late hour and the fact that the little girl was all alone, many viewers have speculated that this little girl could have been responsible for the strange occurrences in the store. Some even suggest that she might actually be a ghost. So now a few months go by and things seem to be back to normal at the store. But then Rivera spots a shopping cart doing something a little weird.
¿Qué tal, amigos? ¿Cómo están? Oigan, estoy en mi hora de comida, pero no van a creer, amigos. Ahorita escuché que se movió el carrito. No lo vi. Escuché que ese carrito se movió. Se escuchó así clarito como si lo hubiera alguien agarrado. Bueno, no sé, a lo mejor son mis nervios. Miren, hasta, no sé si se fijan, hasta estoy bien.
Okay, my first response was immediately going to be like, oh, the cart, it can move on its own. Strictly, where is my string? Okay. Strictly because someone was probably moving it with string or something. Or something elaborate. But now that he's staring right at it, oh no. It's still easily fakeable.
Why are you asking?
I didn't ask nothing. Wait, did I? Chat, did I ask something? I don't think I did. I'm a little slow. So I don't know when I ask things. But this one can be fakeable. So yeah. I think all of this can be fakeable. It's very plausible.
Pero sí, clarito escuché que lo movieron, amigos. Clarito.
That one was different. But it kind of sounded like him. No? Didn't it? Oh, I'm going to replay that.
Que lo
kind of sounded
movieron,
like him,
amigos.
like if he pitched his voice.
Clarito.
I'm inside it. But you see what I mean? That's what the thing... I have it down here, by the way. But it sounded like almost him. Like it could have been him. Like he just pitched his voice up. You know, I think I'm good now. We're good. I do think the ghost tube is fake. Okay, whatever. I'm turning that off. I'm good. But it can be faked because it was like, hello. Wait. That was the entire wrong voice. I've been doing voice training. That was the entire wrong thing. Hello? Hello? That's not even the right thing. I don't know how to do it anymore without switching over to my other voice. I'm lost, I guess. But it kind of sounds like him, doesn't it?
Clarito.
Doesn't it? Like, I can't be the only one thinking that. Like, this is one
Que
more
lo
time. It sounds like
movieron,
him.
amigos. Clarito.
And as he's looking away, I think it might be him.
Clarito.
And that's who it is.
Si yo... Pues no alcancé a grabarlo, obviamente. Pero, mire, no manches, mira. Chéquense. Ustedes me van a decir si soy yo. Son mis nervios, no sé.
What are you inside of, by the way? He's like in this cage thing. Wait, is he? It's like the back area and then like, yeah, it's like caged off from like the main shopping area.
Pero, mire. No manches.
Okay, now.
No manches. No manches, amigos.
Because it could be a strain.
Se movió.
But also, this is super dark back here.
El carro se movió. Estoy seguro. Se movió, amigos.
Oh, wait, he's
Se
not in this
movió.
cage thing. I thought he was.
As the security guard attempts to capture evidence of the shopping cart moving, a soft voice can be heard saying, "Jugamos?" which basically translates in English to, "Want to play?"
Que lo movieron, amigos.
Vamos.
Clarito,
It sounds like
clarito.
him, though. Like, I don't want to... Screw it. I'm going to disprove it. I don't want to say that he's lying or that he's faking it. But it kind of sounds like it could be him using a higher pitched voice. Like, does it not?
So could it be that the Bodega Herrera store in Torreon is haunted by the spirit of a little girl? Or just what is going on here? I leave it up to you to decide.
Oh, that was the end. Bro, okay. I've discussed it before. He's good at doing these thumbnails. Nuke's Top 5 is really good at thumbnails. They freak me out every time. And they do a good job at that. Oh! They freak me out. All of his thumbnails freak me out. All of them. Every single one of them. He's good at it. Oh, you know what else we're good at? We're good at this segue to our sponsor. If you know me, you know I love me some energy drinks. So I'm proud to announce the first ever sponsor of the channel, Dubby. A clean energy drink solution made in the USA with zero sugars, artificial sweeteners, or dyes. Dubby contains essential vitamins, amino acids, nootropics, and 150 milligrams of caffeine to give you razor sharp focus without the crash or jitter, which, if you're anything like me, is a huge plus. Dubby is 100% gluten-free, and with so many fun flavors like Japanese soda, s'mores, push and punch, Dragonade, and much more, there's something for everyone. And if you can't decide, get Chef's Choice. They decide for you. So go check out Dubby in the link down below and use code STARBORN626 at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. Thank you to Dubby for sponsoring the channel, and let's get back to the video. Oh. As usual, the videos for these will be found in the link down below. All videos will be found in the link down below. That's what I was doing. I was adding the link down below. Kids on screen time. You know, okay. Does this have anything that's like that y'all can see real quick? I'm gonna show y'all the dashboard real quick. What I be looking at all the time, because I do very much like to mess with my stuff and constantly watch my dashboard. So I'm gonna bring it up so that like y'all can't see anything, because I don't know if this will bring you to my dashboard. Okay, I clicked something wrong. This is the dashboard, by the way. I get to see the subscribers, the analytics for my videos, and then the creator inside, which, oh wait, the creator inside. It's one of those things where I'm like, it's not very useful, but I mean, YouTube releases like videos of like, hey, this is what we're doing now. This is our next course of action of what we're doing. This is like all this stuff that it does, right? Or that they're updating. And lately, it's been a lot of stuff like AI oriented, which does kind of piss me off, because it's making it easier for you to use AI on YouTube and making it easier to where like basically it edits your video for you or something. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the video because it was just more stuff that I didn't care for. But apparently, according to the comments that I was finding out from other YouTubers, is that like the algorithm is messed up right now or something. which I 100% believe, because I want to show y'all something real quick. Because I get to see where y'all come from. By the way, the videos that y'all come from, I get to see that. I get to see, it's about 20% of my views. But this is like where y'all's views come from, where the impressions go to. And some of these just don't make sense. Like, okay, some of them make sense. Other ones usually don't. Like, okay, some of these are actually making sense. But like, it's a lot of kid stuff that I noticed that is being recommended. I don't know too many YouTubers who are gonna do this and show y'all all the stuff. Why you got a Blaha right here? But it's like, okay, usually it don't make any sense. But like, it's stuff that's like just doesn't make any sense. Actually, I have a perfect example of that. Usually it's my live streams where okay, let's do this one. So this one is this one, if you haven't seen it already, it's reacting to videos part 4. It was really fun. We ended up seeing a mourner video where I actually went through and I cycled through a bunch of different ones. It was a lot of fun. And I absolutely love the mourner series. I feel like it's so fun. But there's like, okay. Okay, that was my neighbors. Oh, okay. I freaked myself out by doing the other stuff. Okay, some of these, they actually make sense. I actually do watch Internet City. Internet City actually gave me the idea to be able to do these live streams. But some of these, okay. Okay, you're just like not showing the videos that I want. Okay. Why'd y'all actually fix it? It fixed it, actually. Now, okay, now it makes it look like I'm lying. I'm not lying, I swear. But like, usually why are these actually not? Okay, I think they may have fixed the algorithm. I actually listened to everybody. Okay. I gotta get a thumbnail artist, honestly. These thumbnails that people are using are absolutely incredible. And my thumbnails are kind of jank. Or sometimes I don't even do a thumbnail at all. Reached. Okay. Okay, now I actually got it. I actually got one that like shows. This was from reacting to videos part 5, where stuff like this. No hate towards. Okay, reacting to videos part 4, and you immediately jump over to part 5. I get it. Never mind. You got zero. I got 0 views from that. That's crazy. That's crazy. But like, okay, some of these actually kind of make. How does this correlate to my video? And why is it giving impressions? Also, I don't know where half of these impressions are coming from, because there's 100,000 and something impressions. I think they actually fixed. I think they actually fixed it, because that last one for part 5, I got a lot of good views from that one. A lot of them actually. I need a thumbnail editor. Honestly, I do. Yeah, they definitely fixed it, because the impressions were a lot larger for this one. Okay, stuff like this. Because this video, I was looking at the impressions and they were entirely different. I assume what happened is they ended up cutting out a bunch of them. Okay, but my main point for that, it's already late in the video. I know no one's going to watch the VOD and get this far, because I know y'all. I watch y'all's, how far y'all can get in this. I know how far y'all get. Wait, why is part 2 up before part 1? Oh, I was wrong. Part 1 is up. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely different now. I think they ended up fixing the algorithm. Because usually it was stuff that had nothing to do with my like videos. We're getting a lot of Internet City ones that are y'all are coming from. Okay, I guess they fixed it. Because I mean I pay attention to my analytics like crazy, and I assume they fixed it. Because I'm watching them and they're not as bonk as they used to be. Never mind. Immediately, part 7, which was the last one we ended up doing, which has like stuff that has like nothing to do with what I'm doing. Like, bro. Like, some of this, y'all are seeing this live. I assume what's going on is that I actually ended up, what is this? I wonder if I can get in trouble for cycling through my analytics like this. I don't think I can. But it's stuff that like doesn't entirely correlate into my videos. And as you can see, the ones that don't make any sense don't even bring views over. Okay, I don't know who was the one that came over from this video and came over to watch me. You didn't watch very long, actually. You skipped right through me. Yeah, I can see how long y'all watched those videos for. I can see this. I can see y'all. I know who's watching and who's not actually watching. Okay, let's see for this video. So this was a video that actually did really popular, and I'm so grateful for y'all. It was the video, this Minecraft mod made me feel insane, because it really did. If you haven't seen that video, I really suggest going to go check it out. It was a trip. I'm covering out the URL just to like, but some of this stuff, it makes sense. It's Minecraft stuff, but there's stuff like this that doesn't, or like this, it doesn't make any sense. But it brought over views. This one, apparently, whoever came over from that one, yeah, it was one person, came over and watched for 36 minutes, which is like how long the video actually is. This one's the full video length, which is awesome. Yeah, I get to see how long y'all are watching for. Especially when y'all are jumping from a video. But it's like, okay, wait, I think I've seen this one. That I was cycling through it. But yeah, you see, some of them don't correlate to what I'm doing. And you can see on those ones that it doesn't bring in views. I get to see y'all for that, which is awesome. Why do I look so pale? My light is bugging. Let me just... Can I change it? No, I can't change the temperature on it. Is what it is, honestly. Yeah, I get to see where y'all are watching right here. In the actual watch hours. Or like the peak of the annual watches. I get to see that. I think it's pretty cool. Here it is. I get to see where y'all are watching. What the percentage of y'all that make it all the way through. You know what the percentage is that makes all the way through? You know what that is? 2%. 2. Come on. I need the watch time, guys. 4%, 3%, 6%. Most make it to... What's the average? Where is it? It's like 250. If that. %. Come on. Come on. It's weird. Actually, in my upcoming video that I have for y'all, it could just be that the bulbs are burning out because these are cheap lights. I bought cheap stuff when I should have just showed out for the better stuff. But in the upcoming video, this was changing colors, which was really weird. That freaked me out. Back here, this LED strip was changing colors and it was doing stuff. I assume, honestly, it was just like it was just doing stuff because the lights that I have set up here are cheap, which is like the worst thing you can have. So I assume it's what was going on, is that they're cheap lights. This one, I can literally see it flickering. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going on, is that the bulbs are just going out. Because I do keep these lights on as like room lights, because there is no actual light in this studio whatsoever. There's not a light bulb anywhere here. So like on the ceiling, there's no like light. You just have my other lights. I'm still battling ants right now. I'm still over here battling ants that are just like appearing. Like, bro, go away. Yeah, there's no lights in here. So I have to resort to actually using my other lights. So I turn on this light primarily and just have it on, as well as I do it for my fill light over here. Or is it a key light? I think this is a key light. This is a fill light, because it's out of the shot at an angle and it's like, it's giving me a nice shadow. That's what it's supposed to do or something. I don't know. I don't study lights for a living, so I just put a light over there because I didn't want two facing head on me, but it kind of fills in the background somewhat, kind of. Not really. It does. It doesn't. I'm looking for any more like ants, because they're here, but they're not. Like, it's not as bad. Yeah, I think they're just leftovers from the actual original where they came from. I'm gonna check on this side, because I have an outlet over here. Oh. My location turned off. That's weird. I accidentally turned off my location when I was trying to turn off my flashlight. I hate doing that. I do it a lot. Is I accidentally turn off my location while I'm trying to turn off my flashlight. And my phone tells me, hey, your location's off. Like, I know, I accidentally did it. Yeah, I don't see anything. I guarantee it's like leftovers. I don't know where from. I don't have holes in the wall. Except I think I have like a slight hole right here, right behind my monitor. Yeah, but that one doesn't go through to the wall. My stomach is growling. Yeah, I don't see anything. Honestly, I don't know. Let's get into the next video. I've been stalling for so long because I've been talking about analytics and stuff. Y'all don't care. Well, that's why I do it on live streams rather than like an actual video. Because in an actual video, it's all going to be cut out. Me talking about random things. I even cut out a giant segment where during the video. So during my previous video and I mean actual video, it requested, the mod requested access to my network, which freaked me out. And I ended up looking up while I was filming to see if I needed to give it access. I couldn't find anything. The mod pack was just so not helpful. I don't see any more ants. Yeah, we're good. It was so not helpful for that stuff. And I was like reading through it. No one in the comments were helpful either. They were just saying how much they sharked themselves while playing this mod pack. I'm like, bro, that's not helpful, and I don't care. Okay, moving on.
Highway Horror. It's 4 in the morning and truck driver William Church is driving down an empty highway just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. He suddenly spots something in front of him that makes his blood run cold.
That was quick.
William's truck dashcam records the moment when a translucent figure appears to be
It's like half. It looks like an egg. Honestly.
standing on the right lane of the highway. The truck driver can't believe his eyes, but he's not the only one who spots the bizarre figure. Sitting next to him in the passenger seat is his truck driving partner, Erica Lake. She is also shocked by the sudden appearance of this strange apparition on the road.
At first, I thought it was a human, and then when you can't really see the face and the top of the body up, I was kind of, I wonder what, and then we were thinking about maybe it's a ghost.
I actually twitched the wheel to miss whoever it was.
The highway they are on, Arizona State Route 87, is notorious for its many deadly accidents where countless lives have been tragically cut short. Adding to the mystery, the figure they capture appears to have no upper torso or head.
I didn't see
So did the two truckers capture proof?
I'm gonna throw in a quick story right here, right quick. So for anybody who does know, I used to live in San Antonio, or at least like in the San Antonio area. So I ended up driving all the way to California, and I did it in one trip. And I couldn't eat anything the whole drive. I couldn't really like have food. Even water was a pain because I got my tongue pierced like a few days before all my bills came out. So that was a mistake. But I made sure I didn't drive at night. Strictly because stuff like this. So, I mean, maybe I saw something. I believe I have my dash cam footage, which y'all saw some of my dash cam footage from that. It's up on my Instagram if y'all want to go see that. I mean, it's like a cool little edit that was made. I didn't see anything. I don't think I have actual other dash cam footage from it. That would be crazy if I go ahead and like actually go look through my dash cam footage and I ended up finding like actual strange like footage. Could y'all imagine that? I actually have no idea where that footage went, by the way. Because I noticed all that footage ended up kind of disappearing. Like, all that footage just disappeared. Because I was looking for it the other day. Just because we were looking at old footage. And I actually couldn't find my footage for it. It's this one. Okay, that's Meteor Hammer stuff. So I actually have no idea where that footage went. I think I just ended up deleting it. Or I think I have it on my phone. Of course, I didn't record like a lot of the drive. Because I believe I was low on... By the time I got into California... Or I got into, I think it was, Arizona, it had become nighttime. Oh, crazy. I'm not going to put in who copyrighted me because I don't want him to like come after me again. But I ended up posting something on my story, which of course you can see right away. It wasn't like I was claiming it as my own whatsoever, which I guess he has every right to do so. But I thought I was fine. that I ended up posting something on my story about the passing of Patriotic Kenny. And or it wasn't about the passing. It was like I was trying to raise awareness so other people, maybe someone in my community, could also donate. And I ended up getting copyrighted for it on Facebook, which I didn't get copyrighted for it on Instagram, which is weird. But I got copyrighted for it on Facebook. And it's not like I make money off of that stuff. So I think it was one of those stupid things. Like, it's not like I made any money off of it, so I don't know, it was one of those things that was so like dumb. Well, I'm like, whatever. I actually don't have any nighttime footage. But yeah, I do, but it's facing me. Yeah, I didn't film nighttime footage of driving through. It was like an 8-hour drive, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, I got copyrighted for trying to raise awareness. It is what it is. It is whatever.
Of the paranormal? Or just what do you think this is? Let me know.
I don't know what that is. I
Bearer
was gonna say it
of
could be a
bad
traffic
news.
cone,
Popular urban explorers Matt and Andy from the YouTube channel Finders Beepers History Seekers are back with another
but
exploration
that's an
at
awesome name. I'm just gonna flat out say that's an awesome name. Finders Beepers History Seekers. I love that.
an abandoned farmhouse in
Go check 'em out just
Yorkshire,
for that.
England. This time they bring along their third team member, a cute little dog named Bear. They gear Bear up with a GoPro camera and a flashlight, and he starts to roam around the dark abandoned house. But unlike any of their previous explorations, Bear immediately begins to act very strange. The little dog sniffs around, running from room to room as if he's trying to find something.
Go find looking for a place to
Go find him. Where is he?
Maybe not.
There's something weird about this place. I feel like we've just had the worst start to a video ever because Bear's just all over the place, and I don't know what you're doing, snorting up.
Got dust up his nose.
Oh, I noticed cupboards, to be fair. What we got in here? We've got not very much in the bottom. Is there anything in the... What was that? I hear like a whistle. Where's Bear?
I was just about to ask that same question. I did say, because I assumed it was because the dog had to go take a piss or something, but I noted, then started climbing upwards, and I'm like, ooh, maybe that's not the reasoning for that. I don't know. It could be the fact the dog was trying to look for something. But unless the dog is like, for as far as I know about dogs, is unless it's trained to go do that, it won't just find by you saying find.
Bear?
How you doing?
My concern is that... Oh, he's upstairs. Bear?
What was that?
Bear?
I would never bring an animal to go do ghost hunting. Never. Because then he's going to come back looking all weird. And it will not be my same animal. I'm good.
Bear? Oh, he's coming now. That worried me. I thought he'd hurt himself or something, or...
Why don't you whimper?
Yeah. You little fool. There's something going on with you today. Unless he's caught something.
As the guys continue to explore the downstairs of the farmhouse, Little Bear sneaks away again to take another look upstairs. Matt and Andy are sorting through a pile of old books when something happens that is very unsettling.
Oh,
Anyway.
I can't see it. But y'all heard it.
I want to have a quick look on this bed, see if I can find anything else. And some rabbits.
What are you doing?
Oh, okay. It could be also the fact that he's just sniffing around because it's a new environment. And I mean, I don't know about anybody else's dog, but I know my old back when I lived with my parents, anytime we took Winston anywhere, which is a let's see, he's a yellow lab. Anytime we took him anywhere, he would always sniff around. So I thought it's just something the dog's doing. It's just sniffing around. So, ooh, that cut on my nail. So yeah, it's my guess.
What is it? What you found? I wonder if there's someone outside.
The little dog Bear barked, wondering what caused the dog's strange reaction. The Finders Beepers team decides to head upstairs to check the second floor of the farmhouse. They look into one of the upstairs bedrooms, and that's when things take a terrifying turn.
What ear is that? What even is it? Like, is it out of a bathroom or something? Like an old bathroom cabinet. That's got a USB. And then how's that got a lock?
What is that? Because by my, that looks pretty new. But I mean, USB, how old is USB? That does look like a USB, but it doesn't. It looks like it could be a lock. I don't know how old this place is supposed to be. How old is USB? SB, because that would be a type A age. USB type A has been around since 1996. Okay, it's been around for a while. Okay.
On it though for a bathroom cabinet. That makes no sense.
Oh, it's not a USB. It's like a latch.
Oh.
I'm leaving. That's my sign to leave. To leave, because I'm good.
Someone has just run down those stairs.
There's a big draft coming in here.
Where is it, Ben?
Sounds like someone's moving around. That's what that sounds like. It sounds like someone's moving around downstairs.
Hello? Hello?
Matt and Andy suddenly hear someone.
I'm worried about the dog, honestly. Is the dog's not on a leash? So out of nowhere, the dog will just run down. Or can. And, you know, that is a little dog. If someone really is like scared for their life, they're gonna end up kicking it.
Look down the staircase, but there's no one there. Now the guys head back downstairs, and after a careful search, they don't find anyone in the house. So they decide to check the footage on Bear's GoPro camera, and what they find is truly chilling.
Bear, what are you doing? He's covered in cobwebs. Absolutely covered. Do you know the way of doing this? We can watch his footage back. I'll have to do it on his camera.
Yeah.
Come on.
Before we see it, because I know it's going to freak me out. And I need to stop it anyways, because I know it is a smart move to put a GoPro on the camera, because dogs will just run around and they'll go do whatever. Typically, from what I've seen, dogs aren't really afraid of the dark. They'll run headfirst into the dark. Especially if they got a light on them. They don't care. They're not as cautious as humans are. For as far as I think. I don't know. I'm not a zoologist. But like for what I know. There's definitely smelling something. I am terrified. Slightly. Let's see what he saw. Wow. Oh, y'all can't even see it. I'll run it back for you. Just in case y'all see something that I missed. Dude, I don't like it. Something under the bed. I didn't see anything. Okay, it's a mannequin hand. I don't.
In the footage, the poor little doggo jumps back in fear as he finds someone hiding underneath the bed.
Yeah, at first I thought it was a mannequin because I was like, oh, it's a very pale, it looks like a mannequin hand. Oh, that's an eye and a nose. It almost looks like
he barks and quickly runs back downstairs to Matt and Andy.
In my pants now. Absolutely in my.
Which means they could have ran downstairs from the bedroom and waited until the coast is clear enough and just gone downstairs.
Pants.
So it's probably like a squatter or something.
We'd come up here, and whoever it was, from its earlock, they've been under there. Whoever's been up here now. Yeah, it's earlock.
Okay, because it definitely was someone, so it's probably like a squatter.
They've been under there. Whoever it was under that bed.
Yeah, because look, there's a sleeping bag on top of the bed.
This is horrible, Andy.
So I think it was like a squatter.
I can deal with spooky, ghosty things, but real people.
People are just unpredictable.
If they're laying under a bed in an abandoned house, there's something not right in first place. What the thing is, right? If Bear hadn't alerted us to it, what would happen when we came upstairs?
God knows.
That's the thing that worries me.
Somebody under bed has just jumped out and grabbed me.
Yeah, just grabbed your legs from under bed. It's like every child's nightmare, isn't it?
I mean, they are grown adult, and they look to be a bit bigger than the other person. The other person was very pale. Their wrist was possibly a little thinner. They could have honestly just stomped and then went toe-to-toe with the person. Did we even, you know?
Now we'll never know just who this creepy guy was who was hiding under the bed. Was he an innocent squatter?
Yeah, that is an eye. So they were definitely wearing all black.
Or did he have bad intentions? But
I don't know. I think it may have been a squatter. Just a regular squatter. I will say this. What was I gonna say? I actually don't know what I was gonna say. I had something to say and then like I entirely lost it of what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. All black is a terrible camouflage. If you're in nature. If you're under a house, I think it makes sense. But like wearing all black, it gives you a silhouette because you're darker than the surrounding areas. So if you're gonna go like airsofting or you're gonna do something where you need to be like camouflaged, use an actual camouflage pattern. There's a reason military doesn't use like actual like all black. There's a reason for it. That's why they use like multicam or Marpat or stuff like that. Because it actually blends into the environment. So when it gets dark, they get dark the same way. Instead of if you're wearing all black, you're going to make a silhouette of a spot that's darker. You basically make like what's called a void. And you end up like making a void pocket to where you're able to be seen more. Because the void is darker than the actual surrounding areas. Also, black isn't really too common to be found in what's it called? In like an environment. It's not. It's one of the most uncommon things to be found in an environment. It's like, oh, but what about when it's dark? Yes, those objects still have colors. And you'll end up getting dark with the colors the same way as the surrounding areas. So you won't build like this void of just darkness. So yeah. It's different for urban environments. It's a lot more gray. That's why you see like police using all black and stuff like that, because there's a lot more gray. And it would be kind of bad if civilians didn't see you walking around and you were somehow camouflaged. Which is where urban camo actually comes in from. Y'all ever heard of urban camo? It's like a very, it's like the stuff, the gray and the black. It's this, okay, this is entirely different camo, but it's stuff like this. The gray has got all the gray blacks. That's where stuff like urban camo comes from. It's built for urban environments. It's not built for like concealment. It's more, this isn't even urban, by the way. This is chocolate chip, or I don't know what the actual's called. I just know that some people call it chocolate chip. But the urban camo it's primarily found as like urban. I believe this is UCP. Universal camo pattern, UCPs, where the army used it for a little bit and it didn't blend into anything besides your grandma's couch, honestly. But that's where like stuff like that, where like black camo comes from, is because it's like an urban stuff. You'll see a lot of airsofters use like the geometric, all this black camo. It doesn't do anything to actually hide you. It just looks cool. That's entirely different. I believe this is the one the Navy used for a little bit. This ain't going nowhere. Because purple isn't commonly found either. It's like even when you're doing face paint, you do like the greens, the browns, the tans, and stuff like that, and you like never touch black because it doesn't do anything for you. In some cases, it can actually be bad for you because it'll accentuate your. That's just face paint in general. Sometimes it can accentuate your features and accentuate your outlines if you're doing like face paint, like trying to get it like jaw. That's why you do it very more like an angle or like vertical, and you don't pretty much do it. Because if you go like this, it's gonna accentuate that jaw. Or let's say you go like this on your nose, it's gonna make it very 3D. But yeah, black camo, it's more just it was gonna be used, and people realized, hey, it doesn't hide you very well. So now it's used in like urban, like cops or airsoft players will use black camo. It doesn't hide you. Use stuff like OCP or multicam. By the way, there is a difference between OCP and multicam. I found that out. So yeah, this stuff like this is OCP. It blends in very well. This, I believe, is multicam. It's multicam, I believe, is lighter than OCP. I believe it's lighter. Yeah, it's a lighter color. OCP is very much a lighter color, like this. Very much lighter than this. OCP is a lighter color, and some of the angles are like different. Like this does a vertical, while OCP doesn't have verticals, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. There's like, it's an E-tool carrying pouch, but there's like, you gotta look for it. It's essentially the same thing, but it's different. As you can see, there's a difference between them. Yeah, I was right. Multicam has like vertical lines, while OCP, or this is yeah, OCP like doesn't have vertical lines. See, multicam has a lot more tans, while OCP has a lot more greens. See, this multicam has vertical lines, while OCP primarily doesn't have vertical lines. I don't know what got us into a deep dive of looking at camos, but yeah, Now you know. Black doesn't hide you in the forest. Stop wearing black cam. Use multicam or OCP.
You can watch this entire video over on the YouTube channel, Finders Beepers History Seekers. And if you're interested to watch Bear's point of view, you can also watch that video over on his own YouTube channel, Beeper Bear.
Oh, he's actually got his own channel. That's so cool. I wouldn't personally bring an animal over to ghost hunting because dogs will just run off. Even if they're trained well, still something could have happened to the dog that, let's say the dog was getting way too close and that guy was like, I need this dog to be quiet. Could have grabbed the dog and held its muzzle to keep it quiet and could have ended up hurting the dog. And then we have a whole different issue on our hands.
We need scary videos, so if you see a scary video that you think would be behind the locked door. This week another mysterious video was shared on the Nukes Top 5 subreddit with no original source. The clip was uploaded by an Arabic repost account on Instagram, but the language spoken in the video is Spanish. But wherever it came from, the footage is truly terrifying.
What is this? Is this a carpet? I think it's a carpet. I want to believe it's a carpet. Yeah, it is a carpet because how the ball rolls over it instead of just like on it. Right there. That was quick. You know what else is quick? There you go. Safety sword. Finally get to pull it out. No. Okay. I immediately believe this one's fake, so I'm putting the sword away. If this is real, no. 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 I think it's real. Or I think this one's fake. I do. I don't know kids that do that though. Okay. I think it's real. Or I think it's fake. Okay. My point still stands. I still think it's fake. You can edit that in post. Edit that in post. Okay, also, by the way, this lock you can get inside of. It's an outward facing lock. All you need is a flathead. Because you can see the slot right there. It's an outward facing lock instead of an actual key. All you need is a flathead or even a knife. You can stick it there and twist it. It unlocks. Or you can use a lever. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it's edited. It's edited. It's gotta be edited. Because there's no way this is real. And the way that you can do this is by masking this out, which I think it is. Hello. I think I got it. No, that's just how it looks. But you could end up masking this out. So you could end up filming this, putting it on the timeline twice, and then masking out the door. And then what he can end up doing is having the door open, filming someone's head going through. So 3 clips in total. Or you can have 2. And you can end up masking the door there. So they can just lean their head forward. And now you have a picture of them leaning their head forward. But the door, it looks like the door's still there.
A ball is thrown out of nowhere and a little boy appears behind the cameraman. The boy giggles and then seems to run right through a closed
I think this door might be open in this
door. Without warning, the horror...
Again, that could also be masked out. Take 2 different shots of that. Have one where the door's open, and then mask it to where the door is closed. It's
fine
fake.
Face of a woman seems to lean right out of the locked wood.
Yeah, it's fake. It's fake.
Wooden door, terrifying the filmer. The video then cuts, and we have no idea what happens next.
Or you could actually do that in Blender, because that's what it kind of looked like. The face was unresponsive. You just kind of slide it in the frame. That's kind of what that looks like. Am I the only one that thinks that?
The video then
Anyone who's ever used Blender kind of knows, or you can even look up videos of Blender being
cuts,
used.
and we have no idea what happens next.
So either it was a mask or it was Blender. Those are the 2 options. Because you can even edit videos in Blender. If anybody who didn't know.
Now, as always, when there's no source, I'm certainly not going to say that this bizarre clip is real.
It's not
but
real.
It's definitely very spooky. Follow.
I think, here's my final explanation. I think this part with the kid, I think this is masked over to go through, and then there was a different clip where
real,
it's closed.
But it's definitely very spooky.
And I think the second one with the face is, I think that one's Blender. So I think they used 2 different softwares for it, because it kind of comes out like perfectly. Like there's no dip, there's nothing. It's perfect. So I think that one's Blender. I think the second one's Blender, and I think the first one is like something like Photoshop, CapCut, something like that. Some sort of editing software, and it's using a mask. And then the second one is Blender. That's my final
follower. One late night in an undisclosed city in Indonesia, a CCTV camera captures a man walking home from work, and he doesn't seem to be alone.
Okay, there's something happening over here. Okay, it's him. Okay, the picture quality is already terrible. Because you can see him kind of phasing. Again, fakeable.
A translucent figure seems to appear out of the darkness and creepily follows the man. Now, because we don't have a source, we can only imagine just what might have happened to the man next. Because just what is this? Let me know what you think.
I think it's fake. That's what I think. I 100% believe that one's fake. I do.
Whispers in the dark. These next 3 videos were shared by a Reddit user named Luke. Luke claims that ever since he was a child that he would experience terrifying paranormal activity when visiting his aunt's home in Iowa. The creepy old house was built way back in the 1860s. And Luke claims that ghostly events happen so often in the house that his aunt isn't even bothered by them anymore. Now, for the first time in 10 years, Luke decides to return to his aunt's house for a visit. And it did not.
Oh, here's a quick thing. How do y'all say it? Because some people say aunt, some people say aunt. For me, I say aunt. Like I'm gonna go see my aunt. Is that weird? Like who else says aunt? Because I say aunt. Your aunt, auntie, stuff like that.
Go well. One night at around 2:30 in the morning, Luke is woken up by the eerie sound of voices. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
Gotta steal hearing voices. Listen. Jesus Christ.
Luke is now wide awake and continues to record as the unexplained activity in the house only seems to get worse and worse.
don't want to call it fake this quick. Don't make me. Don't make me. But pulled my leg. I think it's fake.
And then something happens that is pure nightmare fuel.
Jump scare. Oh, okay. Oh. My ears started ringing bad. Oh, I think there's a... I don't know if y'all noticed it, but I think there's a pitch in this video that made my ears ring.
Nope. A childlike voice can be
fair. 100% fair. I don't know if there was a pitch in that video that made my ears ring. My ears just... Oh. I do also have tinnitus, but that's unrelated. Oh, they're still ringing.
He heard whispering something near Luke's ear. Luke says that he could hear the voice saying, "Who's that guy?" One of Luke's viewers believes that the voice then says, "He was killed over here." Nope. Luke says that the whispering in his room became so intense that he left the house.
Okay. I don't want to go on a streak and just be calling things fake. But that's also editable in via an overlay. It's not that hard. You have like your little sister or something. Just go ahead and be like, okay, now say he was killed in here. In like a whispery voice. It's doable.
And spent the rest of the night sleeping in his car. So, what do you think? Is this real evidence of the paranormal? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. What looks back? This next video shows a group of friends taking a smoke break at an abandoned old house somewhere in the Philippines. A girl in the group quickly gets creeped out and insists that they all return to the car. However, the guys want to take their time, and one of them even decides to pull out his phone and film a bit.
Ay, naku, nasa na ba tayo? Gusto niyo na.
Baba, lumang pump house to, no? Wala nga. Alam mo, hindi na kita sasama dito. Masyado kang bad.
Kasi naman, pwede sa kotse.
Hindi pwede doon. Pag damoy ng nanay ko, di na...
If my mother smells this, she will... Okay, I know what y'all smoking. Never mind. In an abandoned place? I guess it's entirely different. I'm not... I had friends that would do that. So, I mean, it makes sense. You go urbexing and then you go ahead and take a quick break. So, it makes sense. Late at night, though, is crazy. Late at night really is crazy.
Well, it turns out that the girl's creepy feeling about the old decaying house might have been right after all. Because, did you see it?
No, I went to check for something.
As the cameraman pans around, a horrifying face appears right in front of...
Bro, that thing is massive.
The lens. The face doesn't look human, with creepy round eyes and thin, pointy teeth. It appears to have no hair, no nose, and it looks like its veins are bulging underneath the skin.
Okay, also fakeable. It almost looks concrete.
In fact, it looks more like some sort of horrifying creature than a person at all. Unfortunately, the clip suddenly cuts off, leaving us to wonder just what happened next. But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Lake Shawnee.
They're not freaked out by it, and clearly the footage was still uploaded, so they're fine. I think it's fake. I think it is. I don't want to be on a fake streak, but I think it's fake.
Amusement Park. Paranormal investigators Dustin and Lisa. The Lake Shawnee Amusement Park.
Lake Shawnee. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look up where Lake Shawnee is. Maps. I should probably just look it up over here, but I have my stuff up here. Is it Lake? Oh. Lake Shore. I don't recognize Lake Shore. It's in West Virginia. Yeah, it's over in West Virginia. Is it anywhere near me? Lake Shawnee Mobile Home Park. Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. You can call them, actually. Look at this. You can call them if you want. This is all online, so you can look it up yourself. It's all here. I can't get an actual, because what I prefer to do is have have a satellite view. Of stuff like this. I like to have a satellite view instead. But it doesn't seem like I can have a satellite view for some reason. Is this on Wave? Is that why? It's like Wave. For directions. Here it is. Terrain. Satellite view. Okay. Close this out. Right here. Lake Shawnee. Over in West Virginia. There's a whole city over here. So here's Lake Shawnee, and then here's the amusement park. Okay. There we go.
Paranormal investigators Dustin and Lisa from the YouTube channel The South Cax 2.0 traveled to the abandoned Lake Shawnee Amusement Park in Princeton, West Virginia. Built in 1926, the small amusement park was not exactly up to modern safety standards. It is estimated that in total 6 people.
Hold on, when was this video uploaded? This is uploaded 3 years ago. I think it was torn down, actually. I think everything was torn down. Because I just looked on maps, and I didn't see that in the satellite view. Show y'all real quick. See if I can get a street view for it. Was it this that he's looking at? No, that's all. These are homes. Lake Shawnee. Yeah, I think it was all torn down because it looks like what he's looking at is right here. Or it's really just overgrown that bad. See if we can get a map view. Over towards this way. Yeah, I think it was all taken down. I think it may have been taken down. Well, there were images. Okay, this is. Select the images for it. This was 2023 to 2018. 2025. This is 2025. I don't see any from 2026. I think it may have been torn down. There's a grave there. Yeah, I don't see any from 2026. I think it may have been torn down during 2025. Well, that's just no one's gone there. Okay, here's like an actual view. I don't really see an amusement park. I don't know. I think it was torn down. I think it was, all that stuff was torn down.
People, mostly children, lost their lives here. The park was eventually closed and left abandoned in 1966. But it is said that even today, the park is severely haunted by the ghosts of its previous visitors. Dustin and Lisa begin their investigation at an abandoned swing ride where a little girl lost her life. Lisa decides to begin what is called a pendulum session, asking questions of the spirits of the park while dangling a pendulum to see if it will move on its own in response. What happens next is downright.
Okay, I'm a firm believer in pendulums. I've seen it work firsthand. Myself, I've seen it work. And it does have a lot to do with how steady your arm is. Don't get me wrong. Because if your arm's like super shaky, then it's going to swing whichever arm your way. But I am a firm believer in it. Because I've seen it firsthand. It work. For pendulums. I've seen them work. Firsthand. I've done them myself and they've worked. I don't have any recordings of it. But I've seen it. I don't know where mine is. I have a pendulum. I just don't know where it is. I have one. Somewhere. And I have dowsing rods as well. I don't know where they are. But yeah. I've seen it work firsthand. I had a full copper one. Which like copper is one of the, I guess, ones that you're supposed to use. They make ones that are copper and nickel. And copper is like the best conductive, so it works better. But I've seen it work firsthand. But I've seen it work inside. I don't know outside.
Like creepy.
The little girl that's here, the object that I'm holding, it kind of looks like a necklace, and you're more than welcome to touch it. It just lets me know answers to questions that I ask you. So feel free to.
So I got red light on. Also, if y'all are wondering probably why they have red light on, I'm gonna let you on a little secret with red light. Red light doesn't travel very far. More than white light. So they kind of did their research a little bit because they're probably not supposed to be here, as well as this is really close to a highway. But red light does not travel as far as red light does. Red light still lets you see, but if someone's farther away, it's not going to be a big beacon like white light is. I don't think I have. No. Okay, I don't have one of my red lights with me. Because I have a headlamp that you can, that is red light and it's a pink one. I'm going to try to put a filter on my camera right here. So this is a red filter. Goes on my light. Take all this off. It's got 2 layers. Okay, this stuff is actually, for whatever reason, really hard to take off right now. It's got 2 layers. So, like, it's supposed to come off no problem, like the other side did. Like that. Okay, whatever. It's cheap stuff. They're cheap lights. don't know what you expect from me. I had to buy cheap lights because I had to buy lights. Because my other ones wouldn't have done the job that I needed them to do. Also, these were the only lights that came with, like, stuff. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna... Okay, I don't know why it's not coming off. It's supposed to come off. I'm just gonna show you real quick. So red light right here. It's a very white light, so... Red light. As you can see, it's traveling to the back, but not as much. Let's switch up. I'm gonna make it simpler for you to see. Y'all to see what I'm talking about. See, red light doesn't shine as far as white light does. Look how different that is. Red light. So watch the back primarily. That's what I'm talking about. Red light. It lights up red, but not as much. So it lets you see closer to you. It lets you see closer to you, but it doesn't like let someone else see you. If that makes sense. It was supposed to come off like this, but it hasn't. I can still see the fact that there is film on it. I assume it's meant to protect it. There we go. I can pass through properly. See, now it's a full red film. So hopefully this will work better. See? Red light doesn't travel as far as white light. Which is why you'll see it be used by like military and stuff, because it doesn't travel as far for nighttime stuff. So at night, the light doesn't travel as far and give away your location. Okay, I don't know why the other side is just giving me so many issues. It's doing it on all of them. Whatever. I have a bunch of color filters. That's all that matters. A bunch of color filters. I have a see-through filter on it right now, so it kind of diffuses it. Because if I don't diffuse this light, it is so bright. Because I don't have a white box on it. So yeah, that's why they're using. That was my quick explanation on red lights. It's like red light, it doesn't travel as far as white light does. So a lot of people end up using it to look at like maps or stuff like that. Or even like stuff, where is it? I don't think I have it up there. Okay, I don't. But like looking at maps and stuff, it's a lot easier to see in the dark. What's this one? Oh, whatever. So yeah, it's a lot easier to see in the dark. Or maps are hard to see in the dark. Red lights, they'll put a filter over it, but you got to use like certain colors, and because it's black, you're able to see it better. So yeah, red light over white light for seeing the dark. So like, let's say you're trying not to be seen whatsoever while you're doing this, because as we just looked up, it's next to a road. So they're trying not to be seen. Which means that if they use a white light, they're sending a giant beacon out to any passerbyers. While red light, like I just showed, doesn't travel as far, which is why it's primarily used rather than other colors, because it's a very dark color. I actually think this has a red light function. Yeah. See? So look like to here. Look at all the other colors. Down here. Okay, it's doing its cycle thing. compared to like white light. That was the whole point of that, was just to tell you that if you're gonna do something in the dark and you don't want to be seen, but you still need to use lights and you're not using night vision or infrared, which is my primary course of action that I would tell you to use, is night vision or infrared. But you need to have some sort of light, use a red light.
Answer as much or as little as you would like.
Light, which is why it has this red tint all over it. Those are hard to
Do you like it here at Lake Shawnee? And that's a yes.
Did you see it? While Lisa is asking questions to the spirit of the little girl that passed away on the swing ride, a shadow-like figure can be seen walking from right to left behind the two investigators.
Okay, this could be her shadow. Because at the same time, he's moving the camera.
Dustin and Lisa don't hear or see anyone and continue their investigation, not even knowing what they just caught on camera. So could it be that the spirit of one of the child visitors who passed away at the park came out to attempt to communicate with Lisa? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, The South Cax 2.0. Passing through. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Ryan McLean emailed us about a scary experience he had after a night out in Texas. So, around 2 in the morning, Ryan is driving back home when he comes to a stop at a railway crossing just as the train passes.
Is this going to be the, so there's a common thing in Texas called the ghost tracks. That's a common thing. It's called the ghost tracks. So I'm going to let it play before I even look into it.
He spots something very unusual just across the tracks.
There's a car. Oh, you talking about the figure?
Yeah, what the f is that? Why does it look like a f***ing somebody's standing next to the goddamn car? Am I tripping or like what the f*** is that?
I'm also looking down here to wait to see.
The thing is totally
Okay, now it's walking away. Yeah, it's definitely a person. Now just walks into the darkness.
Okay, what the f?
A dark shadow-like figure can be seen standing and moving around on the other side of the tracks. Ryan finds it odd that some very large person would just be standing next to a car in the middle of the road. So he begins to record the event with his phone. But he is shocked when whoever or whatever it is simply seems to fade away and just disappear.
Well, you can see him walking away.
Ryan says he went over his footage thoroughly, but he's still not.
Or maybe like got out and then was checking something and then talking to the driver and then went back around and got back into the car.
Completely sure just what he captured. So is this a paranormal event caught on camera? Or just some very strange man staring almost motionless into someone's car at 2 a.m.? It's pretty creepy either way. Out of left field. These next videos were shared to TikTok by poster All Day Everyday 1772, who owns a small farm in Oklahoma. He says that he and his wife recently moved to their farm and are working.
I mean, like I said, it could have been so it wasn't the ghost tracks. It had nothing to do with the ghost tracks. It could have been okay. I was making my tongue move because you can see that I have a my tongue is pierced. and I felt it buzzing, and it was me moving my tongue. But it could have just been someone getting out of the car. They're checking something, making sure the tire's not flat or whatever, and then they stop and they're talking to the driver now. And then they went around and possibly got back in the car, because you wouldn't have seen them if these lights are shining so bright. So it's probably what it was, honestly.
Working hard to transform the land they own into a beautiful harvestable garden and maybe raise some chickens. However, their peaceful plans get derailed when user All Day Everyday comes home from work one night to discover a light on in one of his outdoor sheds.
I just got home from work and my shed light is on. Sorry, I'm spanning the yard just to make sure nobody else is out here. I spoke to my neighbor after that last video. I don't really have anywhere to go, so I'm gonna bust in here and try and catch him. I don't know what
I think I've seen this guy before.
they're doing. I don't know what they're doing.
I think it's fake.
Hey! 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 Hey!
No, I haven't seen this guy before. I thought I did. There's another guy that's like, he's having troubles with his shed as well. I thought it was the same guy.
The lights flicker on and off, and then seemingly out of nowhere, a dark figure appears in front of the shed's window. User All Day Everyday rushes over to the shed and checks inside, but he finds no one there. Cut to almost 2 weeks later, and All Day Everyday hears loud banging noises coming from another one of his outdoor sheds. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
That open by itself. Also, is your shed not fully enclosed? Okay, it's not. That's weird. I mean, if there is a person going into his sheds looking for like something, then they could have just crawled right out. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Gary's mod. So in Gmod, there's a mod they can do like GM Haunted, or there's like different ones that are haunted, and like it'll have figures like walking around and standing around. It's kind of what that reminds me of.
They every day see
like
someone walk.
Map, and I think one of them is GM Big City Haunted. And you gotta like walk around and see the figures. You can't no clip around. You can't drive vehicles around and see them. You have to walk around. So, for it to like trigger.
Walking around outside the shed, he hurries out to try to catch the trespasser, but just like last time, there's no one there. But when he looks over at his house, he sees something that shakes him to his core. A dark figure seems to walk right into the front door of his home. Now, All Day Everyday calls the police to come and investigate, but no one is found inside the house. So, a couple of days later, late one night, he suddenly hears a loud banging sound coming from his garage. He jumps out of bed and goes to check it out. What he finds is truly bizarre.
What is that noise?
Dude, not happening. I'm leaving. These things are hard to like pull down, which explains why it wasn't coming all the way down. They are hard to like pull down. I hate attics. Oh my god. I absolutely hate attics.
The door to the attic is opening and closing by itself, but when he pulls out the ladder and climbs up to investigate, once again, there is just nothing there. TikTok user All Day Everyday says that his next step is to set up cameras in his home. But for now, he has no idea what is happening around his farm and doesn't know what to believe anymore. So what do you think is going on at this small farm in Oklahoma? Did the strange shadow figure stalking the farm somehow enter and take up residence inside the home? Let me know what you think.
Possible.
Mirror, mirror.
Okay, this is the last one.
Paranormal investigators Sergey, Nastia, and Dima from the YouTube channel Toppy traveled to a very remote and secluded abandoned mansion in Russia. The large house is incredibly hard to reach, surrounded by a river and only accessible through one bridge, which has collapsed over the years. The investigators came prepared and brought rubber shoe covers to cross the submerged part of the bridge. With all of the trouble it takes to get to the abandoned mansion, it's extremely unlikely that anyone would be at the house. To the
He's got a camo on.
abandoned mansion, it's extremely...
I mean, I wear all black, so I can't really say anything. I wear all black all the time, but I never use it for camouflage. I never will. I just wear all black because I like it.
Unlikely that anyone would be at the house, especially in the middle of the night. But soon after the team arrives, they are exploring the second floor of the building and they already experience something weird.
Okay, he's probably wearing like... That looks like Multikin. I was hard to see with night vision.
Не массаж включил?
Мне тоже...
Хоть звук, что ли? Откуда, отсюда или снизу?
Ну вот из комнаты как будто бы.
A loud bang suddenly comes from a room behind them. So, they decide to set up a static camera inside this room and light a few candles to try to encourage the spirits to make contact. But while they're arranging their candles, this happens.
Это что, стук был сейчас?
I don't know what to say about that. It does freak me out a little bit. I'm like, oh. It does freak me out slightly, but I don't know.
The eerie sound of someone or something knocking on a door from somewhere in the house.
I'm gonna speak on knocking real quick. I got a quick story. So I remember back when I lived in my parents' house, I was like, I forget who I was watching. I was watching a video, and it freaked the creator out as well. That the knock was actually had 3D audio. So like I heard the knock come from a top corner, and I remember just zipping around in my room, and it freaked me out. And that reminded me of that same thing, strictly because it has the same feel of it. Because the knock is directional.
House can be heard, and the team starts to get a bit freaked out. After lighting 3 candles, they leave the room as the static camera keeps recording. A few minutes later, and the camera captures something disturbing.
Oh shoot!
And now the Toppy team decides
I don't know what
to bump things up a notch. Investigator Nastia has brought along a 50-year-old mirror that allegedly can be used to summon spirits. Now, Sergey and Dima head off to a different part of the mansion, and Nastia goes into a room all alone and sits in front of the old mirror. What happens next is downright chilling.
Why? There's no reason to do this. There's no reason, especially alone. If it's like the last video where someone was in the house with them, then that's terrible. If there's someone also in the house, it's a terrible idea. Can you prove that it was on the mirror? That got really dark.
Nastia starts to hear strange sounds just before a dark shape seems to form in the mirror. Nastia now realizes that she might have gone just a bit too far by bringing the old mirror to this very haunted location.
Okay.
She believes that she might have accidentally just summoned a dangerous dark entity. She quickly radios her team members to come
Ooh,
back.
my hand's getting numb. No,
Дима,
I'm
Сергей, приходите.
I'm a little crazy. It's all good.
Что-то пошло не по плану, походу.
Что случилось?
Okay, she's blowing out the candles.
So, what do you think this is? Is it a ghost or something more dark and sinister? You can watch this entire investigation with even more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Toppy. Thanks so much for watching.
No, is that Ozzy? Okay, whatever. I don't know what to say about that final one. It is certainly creepy. But I don't know if it's real. It could be. I think maybe it is, because I don't see a reason for them to, besides getting views, to go ahead and knock down a lit candle in a wooden house. That's what makes me think that it is real, is that it's a lit candle in a wooden house. Because my first thought is that's a crazy fire hazard. As well as they could break their candles, and candles are expensive. Which is why I don't own any. Candles are expensive. Especially colored candles. Black candles are so expensive. But yeah. I think that's going to be all. I don't think I have anything else for us today. I'm hungry, so I'm going to get some food. I also got an edit a video, because I haven't done that, which I should, and I haven't. But I think it's going to be all. I hope everyone has enjoyed. If you did, maybe leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch and Instagram. I don't know, maybe recommend a friend. Tell a friend, hey, I thought this creator was funny, or this creator was stupid, or this creator, whatever. Whatever have you, this creator be, me. And why not share? Share to your grandma. Why not? Why not share to your grandma, your auntie, whatever? I don't think I have anything else. Also, you can't even see my bun. Look at this back here. It's been back here, so it'll bring my hair in. Forgot I had it. I don't think I have anything else. If you're wondering what I'm holding my, what is this called? I know what it's called. It's called my, what is this? What is this thing? This is it's a Stream Deck. It's a Stream Deck Mini. I decided to get a Stream Deck Mini, so I didn't buy an expensive Stream Deck and then not use it. So I bought a mini one. Like, hey, will I use the Stream Deck? Yes, I will. And I will eventually be upgrading. Because I need more buttons, and it doesn't have the buttons I need. I don't think there's anything else. I think that's it. I also can't see anymore. I was staring in my light. Oh, for whatever reason. I don't know why I was doing that. Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe go watch one of my other videos. I have a ton of videos still up. Or maybe watch my other video, or even go check out my other live streams where we're doing this too. This is part 8, so you have a ton of footage that you can go through. So why not go do it? Yep, support your local small creator. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, check out Dubby. Link in the description down below. Use code StarBurn66. Gives you 10% off. And it ends up giving me some money as well. So not only do you get 10% off whatever you buy, but I get money. And it helps so I can go ahead and be able to do this and keep doing this. And end up eventually upgrading these lights so they're not flickering all the time. Or whatever. So yeah. Also W is like actually really good flavors. I know I'm sponsored by them, so I'm paid to say that. But in actuality, they do have good flavors. As well as we have a ton of cups that have come out. I have the Stealth Cup right now. But there's a ton out right now. There are different colors out right now. So yeah, you get 10% off, and I get some money. It's a win-win, honestly. So, and they're based right here in San Diego, actually, right in the U.S. So, and that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say to y'all. I don't think I have anything else for y'all. Yeah, that's about it. See everyone in the next one.